EVO top 8 is here. Let's watch it. I didn't get to see it last night because I legit was like passing out on the chair towards the end of the Tekken tournament. So I'm gonna watch it live. Here on the channel. And
a lot of great entries already, so let's highlight a few of them. Sticky, kawaii.
so yeah, we're gonna start off immediately and
It's
get
very
this.
cute and full of variety.
That 3 hour. This fucking took 3 hours.
Very cute. Hi.
I'm gonna skip like
is May 6th, so don't miss your chance. For entry details and rules, please visit the official Street Fighter League website. 応募の締め切りは5月6日水曜までです。応募を考えている皆様はお早めに。応募条件の詳細や規約などはストリートファイターリーグ公式サイトよりご確認ください。どんどんいきます。続きましてはカプコンプロツアー2026ワールドウォリアーに関するお知らせです。カプコンプロツアー2026の大会群の一つであるウォールドウォリアーは世界各地域のトーナメントオーガナイザーによって数ヶ月にわたり複数回開催されます。Update on the Capcom Pro Tour 2026 World Warrior. As one of the tournament series in the Capcom Pro Tour 2026, World Warrior events will take place multiple times over the coming months, hosted by tournament organizers across different regions worldwide. 本大会は順位に応じてポイントが獲得できる5回の通常大会とポイント順位上位選手8名による決勝大会の全6回で構成されています。そして上位入賞選手は世界決勝大会カプコンカップ13の出場権を獲得することができます。大会は全世界で開催中です。The series is made up of 6 events in total, 5 regular tournaments where players earn points based on their results, and a final featuring the top 8 players in the standings. Top finishers will qualify for the World Championship Capcom Cup 13. These events are being held all around the world right now. 日本大会についてはナンバー2からナンバー5までのすべての大会のエントリーが開始しております。なお、ナンバー2のエントリーの締め切りは6月29日月曜日。By the way to the top 8 finalists. What we're going to do, we'll say 格ゲー、you'll say 最高、we'll say finals. 選手の皆さんの入場です。
Never feel loose, and when I get up in the game, y'all can improve. A real problem, but I solve them all facts proof. And if you think I'm gon' fold, then you talking fool. Got the range, if you wanna come and stand up to me, pull up on me now. If you wanna challenge, tell me, rookie, run up on me now. I'm on the road to the top, and I'm not looking back. I'm on the road to the top, and I'm not looking back.
They really promoted the fuck out of fucking Alex. The cover fucker. I could have done a better fucking edit than that.
決勝トップ8まで上り詰めた選手の皆さんの入場です。
Somebody was bored at the fucking studio.
8 finalists! 樋口
Man's out here serious. Why so serious? Next.
No!
No. Yamaguchi.
Yamaguchi.
You know what's crazy? You see all sorts of body types winning this shit. They're not like, oh, you buff or you skinny or you fat.
EVO Japan 2026, presented by Left Tech, Street Fighter 6, The Finals. 以上8名の選手により争われます。Let the games begin!
Coming to you all the way live at Tokyo Big Sight from the Guinness Book of World Record holders. We got Evolution Japan 2026 for Street Fighter 6. And it couldn't be without the legendary players up on stage, as well as the host, but also with my two on my left and my right, EVO award-winning commentators, Ringe and Yikes, to take us all the way
EVO
through this legendary top 8.
Oh man, I can't wait, brother. Obviously, this top 8, like all the top 8s in Street Fighter 6, got a mix of familiar faces and new blood looking to make a name for themselves. And we're gonna see them clash real quick. Of course, we got some bias in the race as well with Dew and Punk making it into top 8. But we got some names that I've seen take some bodies and put them in bags real quick, including Naomi, right? Actually beat Blas 2-1, I believe, in the earlier bracket, and took a lot of other people down to get here in the first place.
Blas was definitely one of the favorites. I know Punk took him out as well to actually get here for the top 8, but I'm excited to see the boys represented. Of course, Japan is here to showcase their talent, but I'm here for the NA boys, rooting for the online locals and all that, so I'm very excited to see how this plays out.
Now, looking at the one outlier that a lot of people are starting to take notice of is Hope coming in from Taiwan with that modern Aki, the lone modern player, surpassing all of these 7,000 opponents up until these last final other 7 for this top 8. It's going to be absolutely wild going into it. I'm so excited to see how this is going to play out, because again, this is where we get a brand new EVO Japan champion.
Yeah, for the first time in 3 years, right? Obviously with Meta going back to back. Let's take a look at that bracket and see who is actually up in contention to take the crown this year. We're going to start with Hope, as you mentioned, from Taiwan on the Modern Aki, going up against Yamaguchi on the Mai, and then Naeun versus Higuchi on the other side with Akuma versus Guile. But take me through the losers, Vicious.
Now we got Knuckle versus Punk. It is going to be a team kill. The lone two Rangers from the USA going up against each other. Then Shuto versus Take Piano, otherwise known as Takepi.
Listen, if I'm a betting man, you already know the obvious names I'm looking at, but definitely to me, one of the most dangerous ones in this, well, two of them, I would say. One and two would be Higuchi and Shuto, for sure, being one of the favorites here. So I'm just trying to see who's going to advance forward, man. There's so much Street Fighter, so much on the line. Obviously, we got a lot of the contenders that we usually see from the name brands. Of course, Menardi, of course, did not make it this time around, but I'm all about that fresh sneaker smell. I want to see who's going to take that championship home, and it's easy to pack as well. So we're excited to see.
Most definitely, man. And I think we'll probably start at the very top, right, with Hope and Yamaguchi.
Yeah, Japan came out
like
fucking
Mai.
swinging
How
this year,
Yamaguchi has
son.
been adjusting his style since some of the changes to Mai, right, obviously. A little bit easier to combat. She's still very much a full-fledged force in this game, as we got 2 in top 8, so don't get that twisted. But I think maybe some of the modern stuff could potentially open up some avenues that we don't particularly see in the match line.
Right, I think one of the things we had talked about is what she loses and what she has access to more frequently, right? We talked about some of the normals that she might not have access to, which is going to get into the gameplay itself when we talk about it. But there always is that one underlying factor of being able to use these shortcuts and take advantage of certain situations at the blink of an eye, essentially.
Yeah, man. I mean, look, just Modern Aki is definitely taking out some of your favorites, including Noah the Prodigy. Definitely suffered through that Aki situation throughout this whole tournament. So we're gonna see how this fends off against everyone else though in the bracket. I mean, I feel like that's like unfamiliar territory. Obviously, you got something that you can just react to real fast. You can drive impact, so just drive rush in general. Level 1 super is pretty easy. We're gonna see what's in the bag of tricks moving forward.
That's actually one of my favorite parts about tournaments being in Japan, is that there's so many strong modern players here, right? Which is an absence in a lot of the other parts of the world. So when we get North Americans coming over here, they always are like taking a bag. And if you don't get to practice against it, if you don't arrive here early, get some rank going, see these strong modern players, it's a whole different ball game going up against them in tournament, right? So no surprise, somebody like Hope has made it all the way here to winner's side with the Aki as well. I want to see, because we talked about obviously the shortcuts, some snipes with the supers and whatnot. The level 2 has some distance. I wonder if he can snipe a fan or two from Yamaguchi, especially if it's buffed up. You know Mai's going to want to do it after all.
And on top of the lone warrior from Taiwan, I just want to put that out there, man. Well, I mean, you see the favorites over Japan, USA, but I always like other representation in the bag, too. So this is going to be pretty cool. Pretty cool.
It might just be his debut in regards to the big stage in terms of one of the biggest majors he's ever competed at. I know he's part of Gamer V Cup, and he's also been a part of like the online qualifiers for the CPT via World Warrior. He's actually been ranging within the top 3, the top 8. Very consistently, taking a couple of second places as well. So him getting his highlight here at EVO says a pretty big deal. Now, one of the things I was kind of focusing on, now we got to see a lot of players go through a lot of these changes in the meta. Do you think regarding the character diversity right now, do you think that's really kind of skyrocketing a lot of the players being able to stick with their main characters, like Knuckle, for example? He's not going back to Mai, but you see Higuchi still maintaining the Guile. Do you think that has a lot to talk about or a lot to say in regards to how the meta has shifted so far?
Yeah, I think especially when we're just getting into the meta still, right? This is the first big tournament on this patch, right? So I think people are going to try to stick with what they're familiar with as they get to feel out what other people are bringing to the table, right? We even saw Bloss actually go back to the Ryu a little bit in this tournament as well, right? In addition to the Sagat. So I think people are definitely trying to bet on the comfortable factor more than anything else as we try to figure things out. And I hope it's definitely comfortable on that Modern Aki. And Yamaguchi has been a monster on Mai for a hot minute now.
I want to touch up on that in terms of comfortability. I mean, just to highlight Knuckle, definitely one of my favorites here this whole tournament. I mean, he was in that little stage of just picking Mai all day, but I think he's been super comfortable with the Guile and Cammy as of late, mainly the Guile, but that's here nor there, though. We're going to focus on this match here on the stage. Man, it's so much pressure. I wonder if this is like, well, Hope's like biggest debut in terms of a tournament like this of this caliber. You know what I'm saying?
I think it might be. I genuinely think it might be, according to Wikipedia, right? Just looking through all of the events, he did happen to find top 32 over in Voltage Cup not too long ago. Again, CPT, he's been doing a lot more for himself as well. Oh, I was looking at Nolan, excuse me. But overall, let's see. I will take a look. There it is. Okay, I had the wrong information up, excuse me. But yeah, he was part of Asian East Regional Finals, top 8, B Pro Cup, top 24, Fight Club Championship 6 in Chengdu. He's been everywhere. Dude, 2025 25 Asian Youth Games, second place. He has been a dominant force over in Taiwan.
Yeah, absolutely. He's been knocking on the door for a while in his region, right? And now this is a very much an international competition. And getting into winner's side top 8 is a whole different feat. So I would definitely say so, yeah. I think this is the biggest stage he's got to perform on so far in his young career. And hopefully we get to see him a lot more.
It's not half stage right here, man. There's a lot on the line. And of course, whoever wins this will be going straight into the Capcom Cup. And of course, qualifies for EWC this year. So there's a lot at stake, man. At this point, you can't worry about nobody else but yourself. That's why I love fighting games, man. One on one.
You know what this reminds me of? Just seeing Hope in this exact scenario, facing off against Yamaguchi, it has the Mickey effect of how much his stardom essentially skyrocketed after his performance over at EVO Las Vegas. If Hope manages to take it down against one of the fan favorites, which is Yamaguchi, representing Zeta, one of the biggest organizations here in Tokyo, in Japan, I should say, it might just be a pretty big deal coming back to Taiwan.
Yo, today
So sorry, I left my
is
glasses
basketball
today when
day.
we visited after we celebrated Mena and Daigo's match. So please, if you guys are hearing my voice right now, please, can y'all deliver my glasses, please?
I was wondering where you were going with the story. I was like, it's just like a plea to just get your glasses back.
That's it. I hit up Mena, I'm like, hey, man, can you pick it up for me? Nah, he hasn't responded yet, so I'm going to have to send out the message out there.
We're going to have to do it immediately after Yamaguchi plays, I feel like.
Imagine.
Shot.
Oh, let's see what Yamaguchi brings to the table. Because he got the vision, for sure. I'll tell you that.
Most definitely, man. Yeah, he's been one of the premier players on my out here in Japan, right? One of the forerunners that I
Yo,
really picked
at
up early
3:30,
on and kind of adopted
3:30,
just trying to
Orlando
use
versus
the fan
Magic.
game as much as possible. And obviously, this has been normalized a little bit, toned down. So Yamaguchi, that experience is coming into play here, right? You can see that he's obviously figured out enough with the character to know that I'm going to have other tools that are going to be of use besides just fan toss.
Yeah, and his pressure is just so intimidating once you get into the corner, right? That's going to be something that's always harped on when it comes to Street Fighter in general. Once you're in the corner, sure, everybody's going to have pressure against you. The way that Yamaguchi kind of spaces himself out and reads accordingly to every player he's faced off against is what leads him into this exact moment, right? He's showcased that off being a substitute, putting himself in SFL Japan halfway through to kind of swap out for Kakaru, and has shown that he's well worth the pick going in with the my pick afterwards. Again, he still has a Cammy in the back pocket if need be for certain occasions, but we'll see, man. His Mai has been so commanding, and it's such a tough pace to even catch him off guard, or at least to deter him from moving on forward.
I mean, let's talk about Hope a little bit in the modern Aki. I mean, what do we lose? We lose 6-8. We lose 2M. I know we lose the roundhouse slide, right? There's a couple of options that's not there available in terms of dealing with the fan shenanigans.
I got you.
I'm trying to see exactly what he's going to bring.
Tomorrow gonna be epic.
Oh, there you go.
So a couple of missing normals, some of them that kind of are linkers, right, to go into extra combo, extra damage. Standing light kick is one of them. One of the biggest pokes that she has in her arsenal, catching medium punch, being given a buffer out of that, no longer in contention. And also one of the bigger tools to kind of get off of a counter poke like low medium kick off a counter hit. You can kind of connect crouching medium punch to go into whatever you would need to. She does miss that. It's a 6 HP, 4 HP. One of the bigger pokes that she does have as well. Really far extending, being able to cancel into a super off of that. She's going to be missing that command normal. And she's going to have very specific shortcut only specials like Cruel Fate. That's going to be the heavy version. The Snake Step, that's going to be the medium version only. Actually, both going to have access to OD as well. So it's going to be very interesting to see. But one of the other things, on top of having like quick reactions with modern, being able to utilize specials, etc., is the fact that they're going to have a lot of auto-confirm combos if need be off of a crouching light, right? You can see whether it hits, you get to fully commit with the auto button, press the lights, go into your full combo, possibly a knockdown, right? And it leads to surface damage as well, so you're going to keep them a pretty significant distance away. Plus, you're going to apply that poison, which is going to be a pretty huge deal. Otherwise, if they end up blocking, it's only going to stop after that initial crouching light punch.
Man, I just am so kind of taken aback by the modern Aki because of that light kick missing, right? Because it's a 4-frame stand light kick, right? It's one of the best light kicks in the game. It's got a bit of a disjointed bottom hitbox, hurtbox as well to dodge some of the low pokes. It's one of the key tools in her game, and Hope has made it the top 8 winners in the biggest Street Fighter tournament of all time without it. So I just can't wait to see what this dude is really exemplifying and how he makes this modern Aki work so well. Because he's been winning a bunch of stuff and doing really well in Taiwan, in his region. So getting to see this on an international level on the new patch, oh, I'm excited.
There it is, opening gambit time.
Taiwan.
First of many, ladies and gentlemen. Yo, man, first and foremost, shout out to the bros right here on the Destiny Range, and of course, Vicious. It's going to be an exciting one. Just another day in the living room watching some Street Fighter 6. Only this time we're in front of a big-ass crowd here in EVO Japan.
Oh, wait, I just turned around. Yes, indeed, brother.
Yo, We're not gonna go ahead and talk about how
Fighter 6, and they have come out in full force.
Balrog,
for this
both
game.
Balrog and
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Street Fighter 6
what the fuck
top
this
8
nigga's
in
name
EVO
is?
Japan.
Fang
Starts
just picked
now.
up some random kids from the streets and just raised them,
Immediately delivers the normal
just kidnapped them and raised them from their own style.
corner for the normals.
Yeah, he just talked about it, right? Yamaguchi's corner control. Oh, even got the parry, but didn't I think get the second perfect parry, and oh, right back at you.
Big punish, of course. Big starter as well. All hands on deck. Big quick poison. What's it going to be here? Throw City? No. Awaiting the reversal on the side of Yamaguchi. No bite.
Ooh, buffer that stand medium, but the drive rush cancel. More than believe than that one. We got to spin the level 1 to end it. I think so.
Yeah. Spin that dash. Always. Never be cheap on the first day. I'm pretty sure you guys, this is the first time you guys meet each other. So this is going to be an exciting way to get to know each other. There we go.
Yamaguchi started so aggressive right in that last round. Definitely trying to nullify the space that Aki can kind of occupy.
I like that. Well, that was a double entendre right there. I like it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, the overhead block, that was nice. Right, the fans for the Espacio. There's the folk. I mean, we lost sight of the standing light kick, but at least standing medium kick is still an option, right?
It is, yeah. You see that kind of used as a space tool against Yamaguchi, the punish counter, being able to get the sweet follow-up afterwards. A little bit
Oh, because he doesn't have the light kick.
This is Yamaguchi's chance to shine, now that he has the install ready.
Hope does have the level 2 though, so I'm interested to see if any snipes start to come out, considering the modern controls.
That was a good punish, possibly on that standing medium punch. Okay.
It's so difficult to throw out these fans nowadays, right? Because you do have cool fade access to it. But we do get the punish on the erroneous drive reversal.
Oh, we are moved up. I swear that was a back dash on the side of Yamaguchi.
Wow. I really like that idea from Pope though, right? Thinking Yamaguchi was going to progress and follow up the fan, try to cut him off in the pass, but very smart discipline from Yamaguchi to stop.
Yeah, you have a little bit more space now with the current patch, right? And it's between a block fan, but now Yamaguchi again back to that install, pretty much brings those fans back to normal.
Love that early representation of the overhead. Layers of offense getting represented here.
I love the OD Nightshade pulls to out-prioritize the fire fan.
Makes a lot of sense too. You want to win that fireball war, you don't want to get mad.
Wow.
Mad Mai started. Oh, that was a deep uppercut.
Oh, indeed.
All right, sniping out for the punish counter. I see you. Oh, don't press. We're gonna press first. All right, kick it back and relax. Yamaguchi playing this is small way to lead. Mask the block stun with the parry and butts out. That is a professional choice by Zetazone.
Very strong control from Yamaguchi in that final round right there. He's been able to really push Hope to the corner at the beginning of every single round. So we're going to see if Hope, I think, needs to get a little bit more active in the neutral before we get there to kind of stop being in this poor position.
And he's trying so hard, right? Like we've talked about some of the spacing tools that Aki does have and some of the ones that she kind of lets go of when it comes to being in modern. Standing medium kick has been like the primary tool to keep Yamaguchi away temporarily, but it doesn't lead to anything massive, right? You do get a punish counter, you get a sweep. What do you do afterwards? You back up, you set up for fan, you set up for puddle, etc. Like what happens?
Yeah, exactly. See if Hope can make more happen when he does get an offensive turn. Oh.
Yep.
Not against this character.
Who's not a fan of mine, huh? Let's go for another throw. Yes. We got the throw loose as we usually have. But condition.
That was bad late too. He walked up like a mile, backed it up just a little bit, hook line and sent it.
When I hit the Vanessa Carlton?
There we go. How we gonna get the comeback though? Obviously we need the poise. Oh, but the back throw. Looks like he delayed a little too hard, but a little too close for comfort. Yamaguchi puts that in his back pocket.
Yamaguchi.
So aggressive in that corner, right? It's just so difficult to even try to contest the way Yamaguchi's been playing so far. We do get the target combo, applying the poison. What do you do out of that? Hope.
There we go. There is no hope. Trying to go for the open up head, trying to retrieve. I feel like Hope is more on the defensive end. I don't know if we're just trying to anticipate too much fan play, right? Trying to look for some countermeasures here. And now we back. I like the back dash, anticipating the throw this time. Oh, wow.
And that's that spacing that you highlighted, Vicious. Yamaguchi is so good at setting up shop in the corner and just outspacing his opponent, making them overcommit to something, and then counter-poking them down one pixel away with the overhead. That's already a 2-0 lead.
So difficult because most of the time he's playing just like that, and then some instances he'll give you a different look up close, which is what we saw with a lot of the throw baits, a lot of the back-to-back throws. It was only small instances, and it's still enough to keep Hope guessing.
Yes, sir. That's really, I think, the big difference when it comes to these expert corner play from the top-level players, right? Being able to set yourself up at the optimal spot to kind of counter-press backs, knowing when the opponent's going to have to commit to something longer duration. Super good.
Yamaguchi does that just the best right now.
Here we we go. Oh, I like the perfect parry attempt from Yamaguchi. We got one out of the two. Nice. Wow. Instead of a button, walk up and throw. That is a classic. I'm seeing that a lot more and more as the game progresses.
Yeah, taking those minus frames and getting the throw afterwards. Oh, punish counter here. Little juggle action too.
I mean, that wasn't 6-2.
Take that. We're going to have to stretch that. I don't know what you got in terms of what you lost, but you got to gain a lot. Nice. The stand face towards the class. Nice anti-air. Oh, right back at you. Right? No momentum. On the side of Hope, of course.
Ooh.
Lay down,
Until
Papa.
the entire set, man. Oh, finally some momentum here, though. Looked like he tapped the parry and then was not blocking the high afterwards.
Oh, spend that. Absolutely. Don't even play with your food unless you know you can't deal without. Nope. We shall finish our plate. Hope, okay, showing signs of life.
A little bit of a delay going into the standing roundhouse. I like it. Smooth like butter going into the purple rain. Hope on the board now.
I like that. Purple Rain. You're a big fan, huh?
Love that.
Ooh, expecting Yamaguchi, I guess, to take to the skies. A little bit overzealous there. Once again, has been answering that fire fan with an OD nightshade pulse every time.
Trying to keep Yamaguchi honest with the approach, right? Had to throw out the dirty bubble.
Clash all day with their fans, of course. We got no more in the tank, but we got the lead. That's all that matters from the side of Yamaguchi. Looks like he's trying to walk back. The legs is getting clipping.
Clippers thy shins.
Clipping thy shins.
The digital scissors on the shins.
Yeah.
That was Tasty Steve.
All right, immediately, No antidote on the side of Yamaguchi. He's going to sit there and take it. Ooh, the way up. Smart choice. Yeah, he put a shimmy on the side of Hope.
100%. He tried to jump to make something out, but you can't do that against Mai. Her level 1 goes up anyway, bro. Oh, man, that was tough.
I thought it was going to be like something delayed. I thought that would be like forward heavy kick right to kind of catch maybe a tech. But either way, Yamaguchi was a smart choice to go immediately into that level 1. A lot of his reversal decisions have been really paying off against Hope.
I like the spacing here from Yamaguchi. More than the cuticles, but as soon as I speak. All right, early level 3, why not? Let's destroy the drive gauge. Shave those nails. Yes. File them down. File them down. Okay, one button. Just one sequence for the burnout. There it is, the drive rush roundhouse. That was clean.
First time we get to see one of the main things that Aki can take advantage of, and that's putting somebody in burnout. Drive impact, the first we've seen so far. Should be lights out. Hope's got a game.
That would have been so clean if he would have just made it over. That would have been a big combo. I like the attempt. Obviously, that was just for survival in that case. I wouldn't even say that was for reaction. But good stuff. We have hope for the obvious, huh? Do I dare say?
Yeah, see, that's a one game, right? Got to bring it back 3 straight. Take down Yamaguchi here.
Like that.
Again, shoving him to the corner.
Stick and move. Standing medium kick, back dash on the side of Hope. But I feel like every time he tries to stick and move, he puts himself in the corner pretty easy. Plus frames. Back throw? Absolutely. I need all this real estate. Por favor.
I like this readjustment too, coming in from Hope. Another throw. Immediate button press coming in from Yamaguchi. Create some space for himself.
The mid-screen shimmy. Everybody gets hit with that time to time. I hate it. Nice.
Oh, beautiful double perfect parry. Okay, Hope, he's out here now.
That's right. Get a little bit of that momentum on your side. Spending all of that cash just to get that corner position. That was great.
Ooh, that was nice.
Played so quick with the reaction to a modern. Dump the level 2 as well, burn him out. Yamaguchi has nothing to stop this DI, and Hope keeps rolling.
Excellent call out from Hope. Nice work with the modern reactions on both ends, both the special and the super.
Okay, looks like we learned more defensive. We don't see no mid-screen shimmies on the side of Hope.
The conversions off of that medium punch counter here.
Yamaguchi still might get burnt out here. He's trying to make something out. He ends up using it on the driver's cancel.
Yeah, less corner carry on the killer beat bump, by the way. Hope still got a little bit of space left to create something for himself. And the OD Nightshade Pulse just brings Yamaguchi all the way back. Look at how much shift they're taking. If you find the gap in level 1, that might be a little bit detrimental. Hope, yeah, I thought it was going to be baited.
It looked like it, right? That he just put the brakes on and blocked it, but nah, committed to something.
Yamaguchi.
Now we got the fire trying to force the issue.
Watching the back dash, all right. We're looking for something here for the whip punish. I'm pretty sure it's more respect on his landing face than anything. Ooh. Nice conversion. That's a throw and a half. So goes for the overhead. Nice and immediately goes for the reset. Wow, that damage is piling up. I would have done it too. We got to keep in mind.
Oh my goodness, and not pressing. That cross medium kick was really well timed. They didn't call out the late button.
You see the serpent lash coming along more alongside the Nightshade Pulse, drive reversal. The purple doing all the work right now. The poison taking down against Yamaguchi.
Oh, there it is.
The modern ride, OD fan sniped out. Hope looking for it.
Very nice.
There it is. shaking.
Nervous, man.
He said.
Reminded me of
He said.
Euphoria.
Man's hands was shaking.
Get out of there, but it's not for free. Right back at you. Oh,
That was kind of tricky, though.
Yeah, it
I thought it was going to be a throw coming in from Hope, but back to at least Yamaguchi might have done a defensive tech.
100%.
okay. Oh, I could have been a whip punish there.
Oh, that was a delayed dive bomb from Yamaguchi.
That's all we need to start the party, right? One poison in the tank.
Yeah, once in the pop, not going to be effective yet.
Go.
Ooh,
Go lay down.
The drive rush, still such a great action.
Go lay down,
Stop
go.
that rush. Crouching medium kick, Yamaguchi now putting himself at match point.
Go.
After being in such control right now, 2-0 Hope. All the momentum was on his side, but Yamaguchi keeping composed to bring that back.
Looks like Yamaguchi's just trying to find his footing here. At this point, Hope is definitely comfortable now.
Yeah, Yamaguchi hanging out at the max Ryu Enbu range, excuse me. Counter hit!
Oh, the Can-Can's first part whiff baited Yamaguchi into trying to whip punish it.
Oh yeah, that catches everybody of every skill level, by the way.
One of the best moves.
Then the serpent stuff hit. Nice. He's still applying the poison. I swear that roundhouse was for the jab with a crouch strong. 100%.
Right.
Not spinning the meter just yet. Back bubbles. Oh, the double perfect.
I think it might be done.
Yamaguchi, he's gonna spin the level 3 now. He just entered the yellow zone, so I think Hope's alive.
Pixel at least. I mean, the drive gauge is definitely going to suffer regardless.
Still going to be pretty dangerous with critical art in your hands. Yamaguchi at the right space with nothing but control. Gets a beat out of the button and rewarded heavily, putting Hope into the losers.
That is a final winner, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to be sitting comfortably. That is a guaranteed third place for the side of Yamaguchi. Congratulations. Got a chance closer and closer for the gold, man. Good stuff.
What sick play right there. Again, it's all about how much space he gives his opponent.
Yo, they need to start making EVO a million.
Some of the parts that has made him the most successful.
Make EVO a milli.
Just the overall reads in regards
As
to
well.
projectiles or what kind of spacing tools that Hope was going to utilize to push Yamaguchi.
So y'all just
back
giving out
was,
money.
like, far beyond anyone's comprehension, right? He'll block a nightshade pulse. He'll block.
What is up, everybody? Welcome. Say hi in the chat.
That wasn't the only instance
We
that
watching
saw
this
within that game, right? We saw
EVO
some very
top
early
8.
on where he was able to stop Nightshade Pulse into a drive rush and
I fell asleep yesterday.
Absolutely, man. That was very impressive. So let's take a look at the bracket. And obviously, we got our man Hope dropping down to the losers round 2 to take on the winner of Shuto and Takepiano. And then on the top side, Yamaguchi. And you said, yeah, guaranteed top 3 awaiting the winner of our next match between Naun and Higuchi.
Akuma versus Gaile. That is a classic. I mean, Akuma's definitely popular here on the side of Japan, so I want to see the high-level stuff. Higuchi, of course, comfortable just holding that down back if need be, just to hold his position and hold that lead. I mean, he is the self-proclaimed #1 guy. I think it's safe to say we can't say that, but dude's in the building today. We're not going to speak on that too much, but that's later down the pipeline, but this is going to be an excellent match moving forward.
So now is definitely one of the characters, one of the players actually that I've been looking forward to. As I'm going to be very, very straightforward. I haven't really seen as much Naon as I would like to, but we've seen on the opposite end a ton of Higuchi.
I was probably one of the few people, or at least out of us, that got exposed to Naon a little bit because I was able to see some of his matches during the highlights. And yeah, man, this kid has got no fear. I don't know how old he is or anything like that, but he really plays a fearless style, right? Willing to wake up with stuff like Akuma's roundhouse to call out the late buttons. Like, he's doing big things that could be punished heavily, but he's that confident in his reads. So Higuchi, I'm a little scared for him, right? Because one of the big things with Guile is if people jump, your sonic booms can get exposed. So he's definitely going to be willing to. We'll see how that balances out.
I mean, just naturally against the Akuma-Guile matchup, it's just how well can Guile protect his legs, right? That is how you get those sneaky jump-ins where you actually can throw off flash kicks, right? Where it just goes to the other
Flash
side.
kick!
But mainly, it all depends on how good is Higuchi with his crouching fierce anti-airs, just to switch up his options in terms of Naon's approach jumping in with demon flips and the whatnot.
Yeah, one of the biggest things I'm looking forward to is like the big changes that have gone towards Akuma. They made him a little bit more fireball eccentric to kind of face off against the fireball war, right? His charge fireballs are going to be a lot faster. They're going to be much more of a presence within neutral. I wonder how Higuchi is going to be combating against that if that phase ever comes to fruition within the neutral space of this game.
Okay. Well, it's gonna be a good one. Classic historical battle. I love a good Shotokan bout versus Gaile. That's how the Dominicans in my hood used to call them.
Gaile.
Gaile.
I didn't even know
Guile.
how to even like read that.
Guile.
It's like that guy. Boom guy.
Boom guy.
Kid, I'm like, boom
That's
guy.
true though.
How you chuck the vinyl records, man?
Check the vinyl records.
Historical battle.
This is gonna be another classic historical battle.
Boom.
My favorites, bro.
Sonic.
I
Boom.
mean, look, at the
Sonic,
end of the day, you know
boom.
what's at stake.
Sonic.
You know,
Boom.
it's all fun and
Sonic,
games, you're playing
boom.
at home on the rank and all that, but you got somewhere to go. It's the Capcom Cup and EWC. Who's gonna earn that right? I mean, we already see Yamaguchi closer and closer, but I wouldn't mind seeing that matchup though in the winners' finals. But
Not to mention, of course, qualifying for those 2 prestigious world championships. And also, if you take this dub, you are the winner of the largest Street Fighter tournament of all time, right? That's definitely a big feather in anybody's cap as well as we get into the second half of winter semis.
Right, no stranger in danger. Both these two now actually coming in from last year's performance. He was within the top 96. Now within the top 8. His biggest hurdle, his opponent Higuchi. Here we go.
what a great rise to start on.
Oh, you get a counter hit bounce.
Yes, indeed you do, and Higuchi, you know. Now specialist.
Represented that target combo, sir. Early, you figured obviously you blocked the target combo with a stand light, you can get a punish right on block. That is. Okay, nice.
Yeah, I figured there'd be like a little bit of a gap in between, but it actually caught the timing of that standing light kick against Allen. It's quite surprising.
Looks like she was not ready for the crouch face. Didn't even say counter hit. Wow, wow, what a good version. Nah, that was OD. That was OD.
Force knocks down juggle points. This man's recognizing everything.
Nice. Okay, delayed it. Goes for the plus range. I like the delay on the chopstick just to throw off the perfect parry, but we flash kick it.
He's not scared, shutting out the fireball as well, just trying to alter the trajectory of the fall.
Okay.
I almost pulled his whole desk back after that. I'm not gonna lie, you guys.
That's right. We were talking about it before.
Juggle had been wild.
It was so clean.
That's right. All you got to do is just one normal. You don't even got to overextend. There it is. Wow. Yo.
Yeah. So it's not gonna really go past it, right? That sonic boom, that super is just gonna be bypassing any fireball on its way over. Excellent reaction from Higuchi.
It's the sonic boom. It's from the heart and from the pit.
It's from the heart, from the
It was even a punish, but Kanawan tried to walk back from the drive rush. Very smart to go low.
Okay. Now we're falling back. Real estate and the lead on the side of Higuchi. I feel like we're going to get some demon flips represented here any minute now.
Yeah, that was one of his primary stress last time. He didn't want to risk the DP.
There it is. Oh, the legs. Right in range. Everybody feels like they can walk away with that low forward. The big toe is always available. Properly spaced.
Yeah, he was two-stepping on him.
Score. Over here. Make some sand angels. That's what I like to see. Can I get another throw? Oh, that is pure. Driver stand short into a throw. You got to get. Stand face. Be shaving down those nails. Nice.
Ooh, that beat a flash kick? What was that? Yeah, definitely not.
perfect.
The half moon. Why? No, he didn't recover in time, but just like that, the properly spaced sonic booms to recover in time. Higuchi, professional.
I also thought that dive kick would have left at least some leeway to maybe pursue buttons afterwards. Not only got the same thing, he got counter hit out of it.
Yeah, exactly. Gucci, at that point, I felt like the life differential he was willing to risk.
Challenge Higuchi off of that stand and ride rush, of course, anticipating the throw attempt. Half moon once again. That is pure guess. I would have took the throw as well.
Perfect. Trying to walk away again.
Oh, right on time.
Punish counter too.
Yes. Seen the world upside down. The Tatsumaki. Let me get another throw. Absolutely. I feel like one more is at stake here.
He could even more.
Jump short. Oh my.
Ooh, 3-time platinum with a throw. Now puts around on board.
I like throw moves. Favorite cereal, just pass me some oat milk.
Oh, okay. Oh!
I like
All
throw
right,
loop.
final record. Stop, hold that while I think about it for a second. Another flash kick. Stop jumping in, my boy. All right, properly spaced roundhouse. I see the world upside down.
Shoot it.
Looking for the perfect parry. No. That's Max Distance too. He couldn't get punished either.
I'm loving Higuchi's fireball patterns. Oh, my 3-step kicks
wow.
in a row.
Well, check the pattern of these boots right quick. Right at the
Boy
bottom.
hit him with the
Really
10 3
imprinted on
times.
your face.
That was a warrant for your arrest. Kick down the door. 3 times.
He got all 3 lock bolts?
Yep.
Crazy.
He got 3
Guile back
levels.
on his feet again, though. Now showing some signs of life. That's a throw. No, looking for that counter hit. No dice. The throw, absolutely. That has been.
I still don't understand Guile's fucking thing. He just became a mechanic or some bullshit.
Because he had just lost his charge. Usually, he responds to drivers to the flash kick. That time walking straight under the demon flip.
Okay.
Again.
Proper buckle. That's a Guile player.
Oh, man. The spacing traps as well into the level 3. Akuma 9K. Alive barely, but you in a dire straight.
Are we close for the stand fish? No, Sonic Booms all day. Yeah, Chuck goes. Yep.
Shoot it!
You already knew the spacing trap was well and alive.
He said, shoot it!
Nice and
Shoot
easy.
it!
Single stand medium to get again.
I'm loving the range he's throwing the fireballs at, man. Like, it is so good. It's either too far away for him to jump in on, it's too close to react with anything. Like, it's beautiful patterns.
I mean, naturally, when you fight Akuma, the number 1 rule is with Guile. Obviously, most of his actions is his charge, but the number 1 rule is do not whip. And that's one thing I want to highlight from Noguchi. All of his buttons has a purpose.
Ooh, a little heavy right there.
Like that. He knows he was getting pushed out, so it wasn't his turn. Great chance there for Noguchi to get his offense started.
I was looking so hard when I saw that roundhouse though.
That's a flash kick.
Shoot it!
That's a good point, right? He definitely has some games to take some risks.
Such a professional. There it is.
Sit back down.
Wow. What? He's gonna punish anyway. I don't know if he was looking for a DP or he just walked up and just blocked.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Remember, that was the one that woke up with roundhouse before as well. So
That's true.
he's willing to press heavy buttons to call out delayed strikes.
They definitely know each other. That's a great call range, actually.
He was definitely within range to at least these days.
Oh.
Throw the jump bar.
Oh, yeah, that was expertly spaced. Got the level 2 as well. He needs to make it happen here.
Nice, the Roman Reigns.
That's facts. That's facts.
Knowledge Akuma.
October 16th, baby.
This is going to be tough. Yeah, you are in danger of being jumped out.
Oh, that was sick.
Fireball.
He-
Putting Akuma just outside the flash kick range.
Ooh. 3
Shoot it!
What?
Yeah.
So the spacing on that? That was ridiculous.
Man, freestyle with the combos. Put him on an and 1 tape.
Said number 1 guy. Throw. No, we looking for the shit. Okay, good defense there. Now
We're gonna DP finally. Blocking the overhead.
he stood up for that one.
Yeah, I felt like overhead hasn't even been represented that much, and Noguchi still knew what he was thinking of. Shot.
Seriously.
That was sick. That was fucking
Another
sick.
throw and a half. No, he goes for the delay this time. Put that in the back pocket. Just build a little meter there. Oh, the jump in.
Wow.
They used DOD version, so it recovered very quickly. Smart stuff.
Knocking on the door a little bit. A little delay on the third jab, by the way.
Got all the meat in the world, though. If Gucci gets one big button starter, it will definitely bring it in his favor. That's another throw and a half. No, the back dash to avoid.
Ooh,
the
he
delayed
kicked him.
jab just to snipe out the recovery of the back dash. I like this guy. Who is he?
Yeah, miss.
No.
No.
Now it's time.
No.
Now's my time.
You know what voice I want to do right now, but
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I almost slipped. I'm not going to lie.
Still being able to get the light kick into the light talk as well, still within range. That was actually a
Right
mad
here,
clutch to
the
call
audience
out. There was a lot of conditioning prior, right, with those back-to-back throws, especially in a guest scenario. Really great application coming in from down.
Ooh.
Who, me? Oh, yeah. I've been there.
I wonder.
I fucking been there.
Okay, right back into the
Little
Sonic
Guile.
prison side
Shoots
there.
it!
Okay, we already got a substantial
Shoots it!
retreat.
Sonic!
Goes right back to Chuck and
Great!
100%. You're just setting up shot from this distance away, right? You're not going to be able to jump in
Sonic
on me without
boom.
getting flash kicked.
Yeah, that's pretty much the dead zone, right? For the standing media kick always.
Yeah.
But I mean, you see now throwing off those flash kicks with those jumping fireballs.
I could give you guys every single voiceover for Guile from Street Fighter 2 to Street Fighter 6. Every single Sonic boom.
That was a lot of extra plus frames as well. Okay.
Yo.
And we get the carry. Okay, we got that dead zone too. Oh, but the wake up super. You thought I ain't have no options, young
Ay,
man.
Maria Purísima.
Noguchi willing to risk it, pays off, puts him on set point.
Whipping his ass.
Off the gate. The perfect stuff. So that's perfect in Japan, yeah? Japanese?
Street Fighter 4 was terrible.
Like cotton picking.
I was going to say, don't quote me, though.
Street Fighter 5 though?
I'll definitely
Oh
not
my
trust
god.
us on that.
Don't worry, I would have took the L. So nice punish counter on landing. That was definitely a flash kick. Maybe an air throw. He just got thrown off a little bit. Nice, the pure stuff.
Nah, cause
Off of the round hop too, okay?
I used to play Guile in Street Fighter 5
A lot
and
of
then
Japan
4.
sorts of drive gauge against now.
I'm not gonna front. I used to play Guile all the way up to Street Fighter 4, Street Fighter 5.
Awkward of a hit for sure.
Not necessarily as a main, but like, cause I used to pick up every character. But I used to enjoy playing with Guile.
Stop jumping half moon. My goodness.
Just cause I love seeing the double flash kick.
Oh, he messed up his input in the air.
7 hits.
Shoot it.
On the dot. Oh, and there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Huguchi moves forward, never backwards to the winner's
Just
finals.
fucking
to go
kicked
up
him
against
dead.
Yamaguchi.
Dead in the fucking
Wow,
chest.
closer and closer. I mean, Huguchi was in the top 8 last year as well, right?
I want to say.
Yo.
I could be wrong. Please, somebody correct me if I'm wrong.
We'll double check here in an instant. But yeah, Higuchi definitely has been an extremely strong player. Obviously, has been showing out, had a great performance at
My
Capcom
dog is just
Cup as
chilling
well,
a little
right?
bit.
One of the farthest placers.
I gotta get a
Good
haircut.
to see him continue to carry that momentum. And I like seeing this type of era of Japanese player come for this winners finals, right? Yamaguchi and Higuchi have been grinding the SFL, all the Japanese scene for quite some time now, and the hard work is paying off.
Okay.
Good morning,
Looking at his
everybody.
previous
Happy
results,
Sunday.
Just to kind of rehash on that, he was within
Welcome
the
to
top
Sunday
8.
service.
He had fallen short, tied at 7th over at EVO Japan last year, but
Okay.
still has made quite substantial moves forward in every single event he's been a part of. Right, he's been traveling mad internationally throughout the entirety of the CPT.
Well, let's look at the bracket because this is going to be my favorite match of the night. I'm going to be honest. And this, I could be honest and say this a little bit of bias. I have the privilege, all of you guys have the privilege every week in and out to see these guys play Punk versus Knuckle Dude. But shout out to now, and of course he just lost in on the winner side of things, but he's still in the game, of course. But Punk and Knuckle Dude, man, historic rivalry, I would have to say, for the entirety of Street Fighter 6, I would have to say. So this is going to be a good one. I mean, on the side of Punk, of course, Mr. Consistent. First off, congratulations. He just proposed to Feisty. That is awesome. I mean, I didn't even know if he was using it more for a power-up, but he just said, let me just get it over with.
Man.
But regardless of the scenario, though, this man is a happy man, ready to use this power-up to try to just fight.
It is a rite of passage. That's the best way to explain it. It is a rite of passage that if you play Street Fighter, you've run into someone that knows how to play Guile exceptionally well and decides to be a bitch-ass nigga and do all the stylish shit, all his techs, all the bullshit, and you're just sitting there taking fucking L after L after L after L, and maybe winning one every 5, 6, 7, maybe 10 matches. You've run into that shit.
No two
That was my
competitors
cousin.
are the same.
My cousin fucking
Some
used to play
run on
Guile.
routine for the chance to
They
win
used to
big.
consistently just drop me, bro. I used to hate that shit.
Some make time to
I like
rise through
this
the
bitch
brackets.
ass nigga, man.
Damn, son!
I like,
Look, I see the dove, so the vision is clear.
bro. I used to sit there and like, yo, bro. All you do is that bullshit. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. It's straight bullshit, son.
EVO Japan 2026.
I'm like, yo, all they do,
Street
I'm
Fighter
like, all
6
you
here,
do is that
live
bullshit,
at
bro.
Tokyo
You just
Big
sit there
Sight. We
all
left
day
off
across the
coming
fucking
in from the
screen,
winner's
just
side of winning
spamming that
scene.
dumbass
Between
fucking move.
Yamaguchi,
Without
Higuchi,
a character,
down.
I
We're
used
going
to
right
fucking
into
hate
it.
that shit.
Business.
Without a
Damn,
character
son,
like that,
now
you
gonna
can't
get
beat me,
finished. I
nigga.
like that. Knuckle Dude versus Punk, game 1.
A hard match. Who gets a prelude?
That wasn't
to
true. He
preface
ended up
it.
picking
Well,
Ryu and
a
still
TNS
whooping
and
my
Can
ass.
Opener Classic is here at EVO
Look.
Japan, baby.
You know,
We're used to it, man. Look, again, this might be a rotation.
I used to
of
at least
characters
piss him
on the
off
side of
enough that I
Knuckle
make
Dude.
him,
Of
I
course,
force him
Punk
to get him off
eliminates
character.
the mind,
I
but
could
it's looking
do,
confident.
I
I
could
mean, already came out
like do
swinging.
against a Ryu easier than
Stand in
I
meeting
do with
with that is one
everybody
of
else.
Dude's
I'm talking
favorite
about, I'm
buttons
like
to check anybody walking
8,
forward.
9,
People used to use
10,
it for whip
played
punches.
against a fucking
Just
15,
stabbing them in
16,
the chest, trying to get
15,
close.
16-year-old.
And then Punk already
That's
exposed it with the
quite
spin
a
knuckle, trying to get
disadvantage.
in there as well. Oh
And
my
niggas not trying to
goodness,
tell me
caught
his
the
tech.
reversal jab. Knew
You
when
know
he
how
was
that
gonna
goes.
try to press
They're not
back.
trying to teach you.
Beautiful
They're
stuff.
just trying to whoop on you.
Hey, all right.
You want to play? I bet. Come
We
learn.
see something here, dude. How you feeling? We're gonna get the answer back. The sweep, disrespectful.
Oh,
Something you don't
Okay,
see every day in
Punk.
Street Fighter 6, man. Sweeps, deals into some big punishes. So that was definitely a note on the side of Knuckle Dude in terms of Punk's tendencies.
no check attempt there. Oh, what a sweet whip punish though. Classic Punk, and then still throwing him out of the drive rush.
This is like TNS all over
All
again.
right.
Usual
Let's
TNS.
throw that plasma. I love it. Well, in this case,
White
no
on
plasma
rice.
fans.
That's crazy.
Hey,
It might as well be at this point.
fabrics. Put some plasma on it when it gets enhanced, you know?
You know. All right, now he's staying roundhouse. This is what Punk does. He likes to smother you. That good gravy on that good chicken. Good God almighty. The level 3 immediately. Yo, what the hell? Yo, can we get an introduction before the bus ass, though?
You know?
Sheesh.
And Punk, of course, the way he ended that, the best walk-up jabs in Street Fighter. I don't know how he does it so consistently, but then finds when the opponent wants to flinch, counter hits him up, and sends Dew to back to the character select.
Even right
this
out the
man
gate, right?
proposed
You knew what
to
Punk's
his wifey.
conditioning was going to be about. You knew what his main motive was. Force Knuckle Dew to
Came
whip a
out
couple
here
of punches
just
and fear the round.
put Knuckle
right?
Dew
Kinda
down
give
like a
A
dog.
little bit of hesitation going forward into the rest of the rounds of that entire game.
Yeah, I want to highlight what you said, Reg, in terms of the best jabs in the business. He
wifey
always
buff is
switches it
real,
up, right?
bro.
It's either a raw throw, one jab into a stagger low, or it's just quadruple jabs. He always finds ways to just switch his options to just make your offense looking a little more Pringles, if you will.
100%, and that's why he plays characters with fast walk speeds as well, right? Like, you try to get comfortable for a moment, he can get that walk forward jab, sneaks it in there. He's so good at sniping people trying to get their stuff started.
And the big toe low forward. I didn't even think that was going to reach, but that is Cammy White we talking about.
You know.
Oh, the stand fist. Wow. What an option on the wake up to just throw off the dive kick entirely. That's a throw and a half. Trying to read the little
wow, target combo? That's the thing,
shit.
right? Mine's got a couple of buttons that can kind of, shut down
Oh,
these
that
dive
was
kicks. The
crazy.
fan actually ruined that combo.
You know, I love this attitude, the way they play. It's like, yo, forget that we're friends. You're my enemy right now. You can kind of sense this.
Oh, yeah.
The charge. Respectfully, I'm going to take this drive impact sets really from Philly's own Punk. Trying to save that cash going into the next round.
Precisely, and that's why I like doing the drive impact.
Does
You
a
could've just
throw
chipped him out,
does
but
a
he's like, I
throw
want you to do the level
give you
one, 'cause I
good
think I'll still
amount
win
of?
this
Oh
round.
yeah, it does give you a good amount of fucking thing.
Damn, the anti-air roundhouse throwing a dive kick. How about that on a defensive dive kick, if you will?
Oh, bait it out.
Oh, immediate damage. Up. We want to hit
A
that
throw
drive
gives
kick
you as
now
much as
before
a
it becomes
heavy
smart choice
when
there
you
for
hit.
Punk the guard.
Ooh, the frame trapped up as well. The back
Well, you hit
medium
somebody
punch after
with
the crouch
the,
fears.
with
It's a
the throw.
frame trap.
The
meter
cross
goes
cut
up.
perfecto.
Just as much as a heavy punch.
Oh, and then the DI up against the fan. Punk has definitely been looking at DI some of these tosses.
I think it was a good look regardless, right? There wasn't a lot of life left coming from Knuckle Dew. So no matter what had come out from I don't think a counter DI would have been effective.
Looking for that counter hit. Okay, I'm pretty sure that was a walk-up throw attempt from Punk the guard. Oh, not even trying to challenge it. Probably thinking it was going to be a shallow dive kick.
Yeah, it was pretty far up as well.
Yeah, definitely could have been a bit dangerous to the DP, but of course, those sweeps from Punk. Oh, we saw him pull. You saw the delay right there. Dew not sticking his hand in the blender, though.
Stay in roundhouse range. There it is. All
Oh
this.
shit! What a fucking confirm.
You know,
He
you know, sometimes I just feel
boom!
like he
What a
gets so many goals
confirm.
for those, but at the same time, I can't really tell that is Punk the guard.
Oh, and then the drive rush low, catching Dew, trying to wake up with stuff. Very, very nice right there. And Punk, you can tell, immediately going for the quick button, right? He didn't want to give Dew any gap. He knows that if he gives him a little bit, the drive rush pressure gets exposed by players at this high of a level. So that's why it was a shallow drive rush with the crouch light kick, making sure he gave him nothing to counter.
Officially lock in with the mind. That's it. No more character switches. I would have loved to see the guy in one game, but we're going to stick with the mind. Pretty much has the same game plan. We can just get our little maul on a little more.
Definitely what brought him to the dance. Ooh, I'm sticking with him, but Punk, bro.
Another fierce, and it was delayed at that, catching a counter hit against Knuckle Dew. Rush on inbound. Another counter hit exposed from the side of Punk.
Offensive sequences from Punk, as always. It's
Man.
Street Fighter 5. That's a throw and a half represented now. Wow, okay. Anticipating the defensive dive kick.
Oh,
What a jump
timing
in.
from Punk. Finds him charging a fan. And now we're in the corner. It's looking real scary, but Dew, no fear. Wakes up with the back throw.
Oh
And the
my
fierce
goodness.
overhead reset. He's going for it all.
What a way to use your utility, my boy.
Holy
The
shit!
reset on hit. Naturally, everybody ducks, of course.
Oh, yeah.
The reset. I didn't know you was one of those guys. You only play Street Fighter.
Then catching Punk, trying to do like a reversal drive rush after blocking that stand medium kick, right? Thinking that Dew would just walk back. Oh my, back to
Oh wow!
Respectful. Nice. Speaking of which, right back at you with the sweep.
Oh man, Punk is turning up the heat, bro.
Stanfield's not getting represented yet here on the side of Knuckle Dew.
Yeah, he's doing the most he can to regain some of that drive gauge, right? He's been swinging for the fences. Knuckle Dew's been taking a defensive stance thus far, but it leads him into this corner and close to burnout.
Oh, nice. On the counter hit. That was clean. Are we going to do the level 2? No, we need that for the defense. I understand, too. Another defensive
This is
dive
bad.
kick on the side of Punk the guard. Crouch Fierce exposed, and we got one on the board.
Knuckle Dew got
For
one in the
Dulce.
back.
Yeah, Punk has definitely been looking to establish that crouch fierce a whole lot. We've seen multiple different options afterwards as well. The back medium punch, the delays, the crouch medium punch. All kinds.
You're killing me
go.
up here, man.
Watch that poke. Good old Facebook standing strong.
Huh?
Good old
Hey!
poke.
Bitch.
Gonna jump back. Oh, wow, that was that active?
Being so fucking small, she has so much fucking reach.
But
Hate
it's not
that
enough to
shit.
push back to mid-screen just yet. He has to force himself out. Yeah, I like that.
That's that good old standing fist. That wake up in the classroom. Oh, nice.
Yeah, after the air hit, we can see Punk such quick recognition.
Tarantula.
He just resets the pressure, gets the meaty and the conversion off the meaty.
No, not even.
I thought it was going to be a snatch, too. I thought he was going to grab.
I mean, naturally, you know, you got to lead. You want to just go for a throw sometimes. You're going to have to condition him first. Nice. That's the overhead. No, not even.
Damn.
That's the wake up in the classroom. Wake up. Stand fierce. Yep. Oh, not even going for the cross cut. No risk on the side of Knuckle Dude. He knows he's low on the light side of things. What a conversion of the crouch light. Everybody, I swear, everybody thinks they can walk away from these normals, man.
100%. Like, you just are naturally inclined to try to walk away from the drive rushes, but you got it down back more often than not.
What a whiff. That was a very
Yeah.
normal for it to stick out
That's
like that.
how I play against Cammy.
You saw it. You saw the
I don't
shake.
walk. I just block
The fans.
and
They
pray to
don't want
God that Cammy is
Legit
not
never
like
seen the screen shake off the
drive
back
rush
before.
cancel
You
into
guys see it from the hooligan.
tech
for sure now.
all
Yeah, wake
day.
up, yeah. Okay. Looking for that counter hit again with that standing medium kick. I like how he whipped it. He said to himself, I'm pretty sure, don't do that ever again. Let's go for that throw, the overhead.
Not immediate enough to combo off of it. No counter hit either.
Notice his pump with level 3. Very deep dive kick, actually getting blown up with the uppercut from Knuckle Dew. A little bit low on the drive gauge, hence why Knuckle Dew's going all out on the offensive thus far.
Nice. I like how he didn't even take the risk. I feel like he should have just spent all that cash regardless, but he still finished the job nonetheless. Punk still at set point. Do I want to see more games? We all do. No pun intended.
Yeah, Dew has definitely been able to slow Punk down a little bit in this past game.
Do I want to
Punk
see
was
more
doing whatever he
games?
wanted in the first two.
No pun
Oh,
intended.
even willing to sneak in a charge fan here. Double on the crouch medium punches.
Looking for that counter hit on the counter poke. Punk.
Oh, he
Like
let
that
him
take
jump.
throw on the jump and clean. He's looking for that counter hit, of course. Nobody want to get hit with a back throw in this position.
That crouch medium punch is -3. That's why Punk did reversal crouch heavy punch that time.
Okay.
Oh, but gets caught.
Chase down.
I like the delay, a little bit of a stagger now. Knuckle Dew trying to go for an overhead.
Wow.
Not going to sit idly by. Level 3 on wake up in reaction.
Standing roundhouse for the burnout. This is burnout right here. Let me see. Oh, man. Standing roundhouse for the burnout for sure. We're going to challenge Knuckle Dew. Yes!
Oh, that was sick.
Burnout was going to be coming
That
right.
was
Didn't wanna
sick.
get
That was sick. That was
checkmated.
sick.
Had
That was
the meter
sick.
to
That was
spare.
sick.
Now
That was
we got
sick.
the installs on the fans as well. Has already spent 3 of them, but Punk looking to chase him down, spinning on the meter to do so. What a hesitation. No kill just yet.
Oh, he just put himself at burnout, but he does have 1 meter to play with. It's okay. Do not allow him to get. Whoa! Big input error, but no punish. Delayed throw. That's for the chip out. You got to watch out. Button into level 1, level 2. Oh, no, he don't even got the meter. I'm sorry.
He's got level 2 now as well. But dude, oh, he walked forward. Oh, the champion's there.
Oh!
We'll be moving on in loser's bracket.
Yo, he was a slither away for touching the grass again on the drive gauge. That was unfortunate.
Yeah, man.
Good match. That's how it usually goes, tit for tat. Whoever gets the momentum first is pretty much who's in the
That was
driver's
crazy.
seat. The thing about Punk, man, I love how he walks in and just invites those normals every time. That way, he could take his turns on a crouching strong right with a crouch fierce or a low forward, just to feel that pressure that you're just trying to stay away
That was
from him
sick.
the whole time, man. Punk the God, the conditioner.
And then,
The conditioner.
damn it.
And not the shampoo.
So, on top of that, too, like just the clutch factor alone towards the very end, although there was like a
The
moment where he put himself
conditioner.
into the corner, he immediately went to a dive kick just to see if Knuckle Dew would try to react to that positioning, and that also whiffed. And still he managed to kind of keep himself composed, whatever it is that Knuckle Dew tried to do, and secure the win with that chip damage. That was actually very well composed for Punk. I was actually nervous. I thought it was going to be a chip scenario where Knuckle Dew would be able to snipe out and get his turn back and go into like chip super because he had level 2 on deck, right? He could have been fierce in the level 2, etc. But no, there was no action taken from the side switch as well as the whiff dive kick.
Yeah, I do want to talk about this a little bit more, but let's get the bracket up as well so the folks at home can follow along with us. But before we move on from that match, yeah, I honestly was expecting Dude to clutch it out in the end when he actually snuck that walk forward under the last jump that Punk did, right? And Punk had cornered himself. I definitely thought that was going to happen, but he managed to compose himself, as you said, and keep on keeping on. So Punk's going to be moving on to Losers Round 2, going up against Naun, and of course now we got one more match in Losers Round 1 with Shuto and Take Piano.
I will say, though, big shout-outs to Knuckle one of the first ones to fall in the top 8, but seeing him in a top 8 position yet again, I'm glad to see that he's getting awarded for his hard work and seeing himself in the top stages.
Yeah, man, no, I respect that. Again, I mentioned it earlier before the break. You know, Knuckle, his morale has been down because he hasn't garnered the results that he really wanted. So this is a big statement for himself and his training regimen. I know he's saying to himself, you know what, it's worth it and I'm feeling good. This is definitely not the end of Knuckle. I feel like we're going to see him in the bigger tournaments in the top 8.
Yes, indeed, man. It's going to be a great one. And, yeah, I really hope this helps him fuel the passion for this next tournament season, right? This is a tremendous showing already. He should be getting CPT points for this, if I'm not mistaken, right? The top 8 performance. So definitely a very nice start to his season, looking to qualify for Capcom Cup, which he did last year. So hopefully he can really get back into the full force of things and find that full confidence. Because when Du is on his stuff, when he's feeling himself, bro, very few people on the planet can touch him.
Right. Yeah. So hopefully we get to see a lot more of him throughout the entirety of the season.
Yeah, they talking about dude like he about to retire. They're like, yo, he sounds like he about to turn into a family man after this year.
Oh, man.
I'm glad that y'all said his name in full because I seen the bracket earlier. Well, I actually seen it on Twitter. And I've seen that his name was Take Piano. So he's good on the keys. I mean, in this case, what does he have? Well, he got a leverless. Not too sure. But
he's got one hell of a JP, I'll tell you what, man.
Okay, so I've heard a lot of good things about JP. Please, somebody talk to me about it. This is the first time I'm seeing him play. So
he's been highlighted a ton off of like both Hi-Fi, in-cross as well. I mean, pulling up his results over in 2025, he has been as active as possible when it comes to the World Warrior qualifiers, right? He's had some peaks going into top 8s. He's been just outside of those placements as well, a good consistent amount of time. A huge jump up in comparison to last year's EVO Japan, where he was within the top 128. As it stands right now, going into the top 26, right, he's been only to a couple of events thus far, even trying to end out the World Warrior. He actually had, for 2025, I should say, getting 2nd place and 3rd place respectively.
Yeah, I was going to say, Take Piano is just one of those Japanese players that doesn't have the privilege to travel to a lot of the international events. But for the players that are here in Japan, you know this dude is dangerous. You do not want to run into him in the bracket. He's gotten a #1 JP on CFN before. He has been a monster for it. And, oh, yeah, we're seeing some things here on the preview screen that I'm not at least used to seeing from Shuto, so we'll see if that comes to fruition here. But yeah, Take Piano, when you do run into him, he's one of the most experienced and well-versed JPs in the business, and we all know this character is a real problem. So love seeing the representation, and Shuto looks like he might have a different answer for it than we're used to seeing.
So funny you say that. Again, we were kind of highlighting what was on our preview monitor. There was actually a tournament that Shuto pulled out that Bison to get first place in. It was the it was in Asia. It was Da Fei Cup.
Okay.
Happened over like just a couple of weeks ago, apparently over in April 15th.
All right, well, he's highlighting Akuma now.
Let's go. Not a bad
that's
choice.
That's still a different choice in comparison to what we're expecting, right? Because Ryu has been the primary character that has shot him up into this top 8.
Absolutely.
All right.
Damn. Yo, hold on. Ryu, Akuma, and Bison?
Man.
That's nasty.
That is. This man knows how to pick some characters. Let me tell you what.
The Bison would have been a great pick for sure, JP. But we're going to go for the Akuma. Dark Hado for real, the incarnate.
Yeah, I've definitely had long talks with Boss about some of the matchups that JP does have problems with. A lot of Japan seems to agree. Akuma seems to be a little bit of a problem because of that trajectory that he gets to control coming in and avoiding all of the projectiles that JP can present. And also, if he wanted to play the Fireball War, he definitely can. One of the drawbacks, though, that 9K health as is getting depleted by Take Piano.
Yeah, that's evil styrofoam. Right there, yeah.
Oh, man, that Take's been so on point. As soon as he got one offensive chance, I was going to say he was so right in a row.
Akuma is strong against JP.
Overhead at the end with the Gators on.
And that was a bit of an aggressive scramble.
Yeah, he's very strong against him. It's just you got to know how to get in, basically, if it makes sense.
In terms of being aggressive early on.
And based off walk speed and frame speed and shit, JP gets stuck in the corner. No DPs, remember.
Huge. One jab shot way to connect that to the top two. Unfortunate. Now you're going to have to start again. You have to move the goalpost. How are you going to do it is the question.
So departure, right? You get to create that space, having that threat. OD departure as well. You see Shuto trying to play the game. He's trying to walk forward, abuse that walk speed, but it's primarily the drive gauge taking a lot of damage. He was waiting for the drive rush so he could get that teleport for the readjustment. Excellent call from Take. Oh, wait a minute.
Yes, indeed, Shuto not investing too much, right? He was in the yellow, or I should say the amber. Didn't want to burn out. Oh, my.
That was
ridiculous.
Yeah, you trying to teleport in front of me? Looked like Atake was trying to use that as some type of
That
bait
was
out,
fucking
right?
sick.
Yeah, and instead,
That was
Shuto
fucking
like,
sick.
Nah, I'm not falling for that.
Excellent call.
Message sent. You're not going to hit me with the gimmicks early on. The fact that he was ready for it on the first go, impressive stuff there from Shuto. Oh, immediately the Lavushka rip. Oh,
Shot.
before he even landed. That was crazy.
Yeah, for real. Anti-air cross-up heel kick.
Move. Let's go. Push him out. This is what JP excels at, keeping you away. Drawing that line on the sand is going to be pretty hard across, of course. I assume there will be a demon flip at this point, unless, of course, we're looking for that perfect parry.
Oh, man. Yeah, I am of the opinion that,
No, that was sick.
for a second, Shuto going to have the corner.
Drive rush with some extra mileage on it with the forward fears. Oh, counter here. We get adamant fist.
And not even risk.
Caught the reversal jab. Knew exactly the timing and the spacing to shut it down. Shuto striking first.
Like in one thing I want to
Shuto.
highlight on Shuto, he's applying his pressure always on knockdown with jabs, staggered jabs, just in case the amnesia shows up. That way he can react accordingly. No throws have really been represented on the knockdowns against Takepi.
Yeah, he actually went for the throw the very first time I got amnesia, right? So now he's just been doing jabs. It's so smart. What an
was sick.
adjustment.
Do you see the ODDP just to bypass both bombs?
Oh,
For
yeah.
the low forward just to get that proper timing. Excellent. Still stand fierce. The DP, no, nada. There it is. Oh, perfect parry. No overheads.
He is so ready for this matchup. He is dissecting everything that Takepi has shown him thus far from the previous rounds up until this point. A little bit of a life lead, still trying to draw blood by going forward with the drive rush. Shuto trying to navigate around the ghosts.
Yeah, Take looks a little bit hesitant now. Shuto's been able to thread the needle so many times. OD departure does give him some space. Oh, but not for long. Taking up with that drive rush and another round to Shuto.
That's
A
sick.
button to cover some space, huh? Drive rush, stand fierce, yeah? Okay. Right on the button, literally.
Oh,
Forward
buffering,
fears.
bruh.
Ooh, buffer this! Big throw bait into the fears, man.
The mid-screen text, listen, I squirm every time I see it. Oh, wow. Oh, if you would have converted that, he had the right idea, though. A little too late.
EM covering the whiff for the DP as well. You see the late back dash, might have dancing on him. Put the level 2 up.
What's the option here? Wow, are you just one step ahead every single time, Shuto?
Oh, that was nice, though. He actually, did not go for the throw, just waited to recover and let him hit low.
Psych! Don't touch me. This is the good suit. This is my Sunday final suit. There it is. Now we get in that lead. Well, almost.
Mars.
Another one, that drive rush on in. And yeah, a little bit of extension on the forward fierce range has been the big difference, allowing Shuto to connect time and time again for a 2-0 lead.
And you see JP's
Shuto
eyes roll to
fucking
the
him up.
back of his skull. It was like, I can't believe he did it again. Forward fierce.
He did it again.
Still in it, though.
Forward
that's
fierce.
close. You comfortable. Okay. All right, Takepi. Am I saying his right now? Takepi.
Yeah, you're right.
Takepiano.
Like a
correct.
piano.
Okay. There we go. Let's set the tone. Right over his dome piece. No reaction on the side of Shuto, though. Respect it.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Okay. Perfection parry. A lot of Kurt Hennings going around here.
Huh. Yeah, some straight starts to this round, but gonna start stabilizing a little bit more here. We'll hold the departure up. Always gotta respect it, of course.
Oh, the biggest risk that we could ever see. Shuto willing to take it, I guess.
Juggle point. Star and Akuma. We go get in there. Oh, where you going?
Oh, damn, the snap.
It looked like he trying to teleport through there.
I thought so, too. I didn't think he would catch the jump at that angle, but, you know,
Yeah, seriously.
surprised.
Man, Akuma was like, I got purple energy. I could use this, right?
Yours is mine. What's mine is ours. Oh, my God.
Now, mind you, he did that previously, but he successfully landed it this time. Oh,
Wow, so smart.
Oh, you missed it.
on the jump back with the roundhouse, but he missed it, though, of course. Takepi definitely going to wake up off of that one.
Yeah, but side switch departures up there as well. You cannot walk away for free with that crouch medium kick there.
No back throw, We not falling for that one. Good defense here from Takepi. Oh, immediately, yes. Add one to the board.
Very nice indeed. Take piano. Putting one on the board. And I don't even think he actually canceled that crouch medium kick into the departure spike, right? It was just manual or automatic timing like it used to be. But he does have that ability now to cancel.
crazy?
Yeah, that is
Isn't that
wild,
crazy?
bro.
So there are a handful of normals where he could cancel into departure a lot sooner, right? It just cancels like the normal animation. He's able to snap and
This
get
man
that projectile
drinking
a lot
like
sooner,
an
so it makes it
applesauce, like a
much more
portable
consistent on a
applesauce.
lot of juggles, but also just even that much more of a threat when it comes to like a blocked normal into a frame trap, right? Being able to cancel off a low medium kick, which is what wasn't cancelable to
Crazy.
anything before, that is a major problem.
100%, right? Because as the opponent, you can usually like play a little bit of mind games around the timing of that, because you know he wants to do the crouch medium kick when it pops. Now he can just do it whenever and cancel and still get the combo.
That's what I'm talking about, Ringe.
Dive kick, no. I actually thought it was gonna reach. Oh, another one. Speaking of which, challenge again on the kneecaps this time. Let me get the meniscus.
Meniscus.
Oh no.
Just a throw and a half. No.
Let me get the
Looking for wake
meniscus.
up amnesia. I like he's switching his options from the stagger jabs to a delayed fist or just a neutral jump in this case.
I love that interaction, by the way. Good anticipation for the teleport. I mean, a lot of the JP players are going to prioritize getting out of that corner with the departure set up like that. Oh, wait a minute!
It's the OD for the speed.
Okay, we out of there, the back dash. Okay, put that in my back pocket. What a way to avoid the explosion. Okay, jump
He
back.
jumped backwards
This
with
case,
the
medium
jump
kick, all
button. Medium
Yeah,
kick.
perfect parry.
Yeah, held the parry as well to get some big drive gauge back since the departure was going to pop as well. Oh,
Wow.
that jab timing perfectly. Send the OD and put himself on set point.
Damn.
Damn, he
grip.
destroyed that drain.
Crushed it, bruh.
Whatever that is, it must have been tasty because there's nothing left.
That thing was gone.
Oh, nice. Oh,
That
he
was a brand new one.
almost cut through. Almost cut through the wind on that one. Okay, the throw. What are we gonna do here?
Yo, shout out to the
Man,
cameraman
he
for being
crushed it.
absolutely ready for that, by the way. Oh.
No
It's
gas.
time to
No
finish
ghost
it.
round here.
Okay, look like he tried to challenge with another stand fist. Oh, open up, please. Yes, on the recovery.
Great recognition from Shuto. Oh,
Oh, brother.
had to get a little bit cheeky on that one. Maybe.
I haven't seen anybody really get got by that on any level.
Yeah.
Probably trying to bait out the jump back, right?
Yeah, I don't know if he was like trying to do that. Maybe thinking a parry was coming. Thought he was gonna get command grab. Yeah.
Mudas.
Oh no, wait, this is
You
a
good.
button. I'm pretty
You
sure
good.
this might be a light kick into the adamant flame, maybe into the level 3. Ooh. Oh, trade? Almost. I'm telling you, that standing light kick, that's what Shudo's known for.
Oh, that was,
That's not the
oh my
smartest thing,
God.
Empty jump, yep.
Empty jump in the corner.
Very smart.
Okay.
And remember we saw earlier where Shuto used the roundhouse, right? Because he knows it's a little sketchy trying to DP in the corner on the jump backs from that space.
I wonder if the roundhouse would have clipped. Either way, we'll save that for a different time. Resetting, okay, I like that. Getting the throw after an animate flame hits.
And that's what I remember Shuto for. Those standing and light kick confirms.
True.
Very Bonchat-esque in the way that he's been playing thus far, too. They spend a lot of time together, after all.
Shuto not gonna spin it here.
He wants death.
Yes, indeed.
Like it. What an optimal guy.
Oh my! Oh, the walk it in actually still blocked at the perfect time. He built the level 2, but he doesn't want to use it yet. Actually takes him on the jump back.
He got so much meter off of that just walking forward, by the way.
Good defense. We don't fall for the level 2. Hit the lab, says Shuto.
Yeah, and ended up getting the back throw there, but he does check the drive rush. Take's still in this.
Observe.
Went in?
I'm so surprised. Oh no! But he's in burnout
didn't
as well,
do
so not
anything.
punishable. Oh my God. Oh, he gets the jump back media punch. So scary, and what a clutch decision from Take, right? Because you go with the crouch fierce. What if he does a dive kick and gets baited out? Oh
He did
man,
too.
he did do the dive
He did
kick.
do the dive
Oh
kick as well.
man.
Fade away. Smart choice to cover all options on the demon flip. It betted nice. And we on 2-2.
Yeah, I think he went for the down medium kick at the very last second. The animation kind of shifted over.
Oh man, that was so smart from Take to not do crouch fierce.
It was so sick. Oh,
That's right. I like that he ain't popped up. Not going for the tech. He was willing to take the throw.
Da-da-da.
Wise choice to air to air.
Da-da-da-da.
The stagger
Y'all
jump
can talk
coming
shit,
down
but
into
this
there.
theme song is actually dope.
Respect the traps.
yeah, he has to push him back, right? Shuto not going to be involved with any of the departure setups. Air fireball to push Takebi back. The crouching heavy punch going against Takebi.
Ooh.
Oh, the OD, it did blow up the amnesia. You saw it start up.
Oh, punish! He committed to the target combo.
Overcommitted.
Quite surprising.
There it is, the 5. Okay, next sequence here. Respecting the low
Ooh,
forward. Oh,
that
demon
was
flip,
sick.
dive kick. Wow, what a call out. Nasty. Wash your hands.
Shout out Shuto back on set point after that.
No table manners.
No.
Game but couldn't fully convert it. Now Shuto has the corner.
Yeah, being able to punish that crouching medium punch, it lingers a little bit longer now this time around.
He's squirming in his corner. He don't want to take anything. Yes. Get that espacio. Find some footing here.
There's the crouch fierce. Did it really late as well. You have the privilege to do so.
Ooh. Call out. Shuto going for the ODDP. Still wants to maintain that momentum, specifically in the corner, level 2. What's the defense like from the Shuto? Coming in.
Well, that quality just dropped.
DP DP Super, you already know. Wait a minute though. Hold on. There's a lot of scaling involved.
I don't know. Maybe? Survey says no.
Oh, he's alive.
Move ahead. Not even punch to the mouth. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Shuto moving forward.
You know, like the quality just dropped.
Jermaine.
Shut it down. Shuto striking first.
Like. Oh, he's squirming in his corner. He don't want to take anything. Yes. Get that Espacio. Find some footing here.
Nice. There's the cross fierce. Did it really late as well. You have the privilege to do so.
Ooh. Call out. Shuto going for the ODDP. Still wants to maintain that momentum, specifically in the corner, level 2. What's the defense like from the Shuto? Coming in for the parries. He's holding it all the way. He finds a way to get the crouching jab. He should get enough of the tag. OD fireball. DP Super, you already know. Wait a minute though. Hold on. There's a lot of scaling involved.
I don't know. Maybe? Survey says no.
Oh, he's alive.
Move ahead. Not even punch to the mouth. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Shuto moving forward.
The classic, the knuckle sandwich.
Straight from the Combini to the top 8.
That was a bar.
Good stuff there, Shuto. Okay, one of the crowd favorites moving on here. Oh, that's dangerous. So we're going to get Punk versus Shuto, huh?
That's what it looks like. That's exactly what it looks like. And you know, Punk has definitely had a long route full of Shotos to get here in top 8.
Yes, indeed. I actually think about Punk has to face Naun first, right? Or one of our players that dropped down from the winner's bracket, right? So, yeah.
Oh, true.
So they have to get through each other. But I understand. I want to see that match. Hopefully we do get to see the Shuto Punk or whoever.
Baguettes. Don't touch my baguettes. Oh, that's why. Sorry, I had to refresh the stuff.
Players that dropped down from the winner's bracket, right? So, yeah.
Oh, true.
So they have to get through each other. But I understand. I want to see that match. Hopefully we do get to see the Shuto Punk or whoever is just playing on their A game. Punk looked like a monster in the loser's bracket. I'll tell you what. It definitely looked like he had gotten the proposal power up. No joke.
I'm going to be honest with you, man. The way that Shuto was exposing any amnesia attempt pretty much threw off Takepiece and any defensive option that he really wanted to go to in terms of the amnesia. That's why you've seen him squirm a little bit, trying to jump out the corner every single time, just because Shuto was in his head.
But before we get into that, obviously we have a lot more going on within the show of EVO Japan. Obviously we've got so many announcements that have been coming through from every publisher on the planet that has been a part of EVO, a lot of the top 8s to get us here as well, to pretty much set up this historic moment.
Oh yeah. 100% right. It's just been sick to see everybody that's been a part of this. EVO Japan has only grown year after year, and with that, we got more and more collaborators, more and more dev teams, more and more publishers coming in and showing off all kinds of cool stuff at this event.
I mean, listen, this is Street Fighter country, man. I mean, the first time I stepped foot here in Japan, it was known that Street Fighter 6, just Street Fighter in general, belongs here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not surprised that we got such a great showing in terms of the tournament and just the results of just everybody entering. So big shout out to everybody from across the globe to coming over here to EVO Japan and just enjoying some Street Fighter, man. You're in the right place, I'll tell you that.
And we do have a very special announcement going into it right beforehand. Obviously, Jam Project with plenty of words for the fans here at EVO Japan. Let's take a look.
Are these the guys that make the fire music?
Yeah,
they were involved in Alex's theme.
Yes,
Okay. Nice.
Yuzu Watanabe.
Who's the drummer?
Oh,
Tough call, actually. I couldn't tell. I actually couldn't tell.
we'll figure that out. Well, thank you for the message from Jam Project, right? I'm sure many more fire music is going to be coming out. Hopefully we get more and more themes from them. And just in general, seeing them collaborate with Capcom has been such a treat for so many people, and myself included. And yeah, man, seeing Street Fighter 6 get taken to this next level and seeing all these people get involved with it, right? Obviously, we got Jam Project for the theme song, but then, of course, Kenny Omega doing the motion capture for Alex as well, right, man? And, you know, I heard another wrestler just left his company that might be a little bit more free to do some things. So hopefully we can holla at Austin Creed here very soon. You know what I'm saying?
Weird. Okay.
Well, shout outs to the stunt dummy that was taking all those scoops from Kenny Omega.
Man, Nakazawa? Shout out Nakazawa, bro.
Okay, that's the name. Okay.
Yeah.
Apparently, like after like the third like perfect angel, it was
One-Winged Angel.
Wing Angel. So sorry. Apparently, the guy's like, yo, that's enough. We spoke to Kenny Omega. He was saying that this dude took like about 20 of those to get it right. So it's kind of crazy that he's still alive with us. So appreciate you for holding us down. Okay.
I'm just glad any sort of footage that requires somebody getting speared, it'll only involve like padding and not a real person, because my man went all out. You can see it in the animation how he drives his shoulder into like the tackle. It's insane.
So Kenny has actually spoken about like his actual wrestling style was influenced by fighting games in terms of like his snappiness and his crispiness. Like he wants it to feel like a video game. So it's wild to see it come full circle and then him doing motion capture for a video game and seeing the crispiness in Street Fighter 6. Wow.
Makes sense.
If you're a gamer, you'll appreciate those moves, the names of those moves. So,
oh yeah,
for sure, man. But man,
a lot of influence all the way around too. And again, it's come full circle, right? When it comes to like all the influences that we get from fighting games, just having that passion and also the dedication to be like, you know what, I want to just like be a part of this further and further is actually a pretty big deal to see us all here at EVO Japan to kind of see it how much it's progressed thus far. But before we get into the sappy stuff, let's get into the progression of this bracket and take a look and refresh your memory as to how things went down. We saw the winners semifinals kick off between Hope and Yamaguchi. Hope fell short. Just a single game against Yamaguchi, then followed by Naon and Higuchi, where Higuchi took full control is what it felt like with that guile over the Akuma. We get to see those two that fell for winners get their chance at redemption, potentially.
I can't wait for Marvel Tokon, though.
We saw it, Punk versus Knuckle Dew. We had to say goodbye to at least one American, and it happened to be within this bracket. Punk 3-1 over Knuckle Dew. Shuto versus Takapi, I've got to say, as much as Shuto had proven he was ready for the JP matchup, it was still rather close.
Yeah, man, that's just a testament to, I think, the skill level that Take Piano has really taken JP to, right? Shuto was ready for everything, and Take still almost beat him here at top 8 of EVO, so no surprise, man. Big ups to Take Piano. Definitely would have been one of my favorite players to watch for a minute now on the JP, because as much as he's a menace to play against, I really enjoy watching the character, so this dude has been on the forefront of a lot of tech out here in Japan. But now we are moving on to losers quarterfinals, right, where one of our NA hearts still lies in Punk the God UC, now going to be facing off against Naon.
Damn, his hair really got that long in such a short time. Sheesh.
Right? Wow. Seeing the hair journeys of so many people here.
Yeah, I know.
I hear that, for sure.
I hear that. Fucking Vicious.
It's just a reminder.
Vicious losing his hair throughout the years.
It's just a reminder of just how long Punk has been in the game, from seasons to dreads.
What's so funny?
Nothing, man. If I have to say something, you know what? There's gonna be a resume and a pause there, so I'm gonna just kick back and not say anything.
Zoom, yipes.
Resume.
Listen, really from Philly, Punk the God is in the building, representing that green because we all know the Celtics has packed it up.
Oh,
very excited for that one.
I wasn't gonna do it to him.
I'm thinking in there.
I'm a Laker fan. I wasn't gonna do it to him, but you know.
I'm thinking in there, man. Hell yeah, but
Lakers round 2, Celtics out.
I'm a New Yorker.
Sounds good.
Don't look at me. I looked at you. That was my bad. I knew I shouldn't have turned. You have no choice. You gotta look at us.
Man, But look, Punk in a prime position here. Look, he's already a EVO champion, so he could just add one more to the board possibly, of course, if he stays strong and consistent throughout this tournament. He does. I feel like the way that Punk plays is definitely favorable for him to win this whole tournament. Again, you got to go step by step. It all depends on the challenge at hand here.
Yeah, and he's been going through like a record of different Shotos throughout the entirety of this bracket, right? Even so, just looking at the previous rounds prior to top 8, he had to go through Kosa 2-1. He had to go through Blaz 2-1 as well.
Yeah, Blaz has been a bit of a demon for Punk in the past couple of tournaments as well, right? Beating him at SFL, beating him at EVO France, if I'm not mistaken. So he's definitely overcome some demons already to get to this point. And in that first match against Doom, man, he looked like he just knew the button timings of his opponent. And when Punk looks like that, not many people have a chance.
Different demon on the stage via Noun. Could be unfamiliarity at this point, but as long as he understands the Shoto matchup, I feel like he's going to be a lot more confident than most.
I love how Punk always tries to snipe out your counter poke tendencies. Notice when he walks and blocks all day, this is all to collect data. So the next time he's in that range, he's going to go for that big whiff punish, mainly with the crouch strong for the stuff out.
That's why I always want him on a fast walk speed character, right? Like, that is where his strengths lie. You can see it in the difference whenever he plays a character like this.
Professional way to take a throw. After that stand fist, hell yeah, the drive rush at that.
And again, you see just the interesting walk patterns of moving forward a little bit, trying to see what Naoon's going to be showing him. Oh, but speaking of which, crouch medium kick right back at it.
Look at he spent all that cash. Cash to level 2. Now he's going to punish the man. What was that? That was a dive kick? That was a dive kick, yeah? Okay,
go. Bodhi dive kick, baby.
Okay. Let's go Punk the guard. Whoa.
Okay.
Throw attempt snipe.
Little tap parry. Don't know if that was supposed to be some type of bait.
I mean, it worked.
Yeah, it worked as a bait, so maybe.
Pretty wild that it did.
Naoon's got some stuff, man, that is definitely unorthodox, unconventional.
Look at that. He's trying to hit him with the empty, wow, something double reverse. Demon flips just to try to bait out the parry. Like how Punk was already ready with the anti-air.
Oh. Already a huge difference, too, in terms of the approach. Very deep uppercut.
I actually thought he was going to make it across for the cross-up, but nope. All right, I see ya.
Nice little hezzy button as well. Perfectly delayed to call out Punk's defensive timing. Tried to beat the check right there, but instead does beat the walk back.
Even better, low forward, sniping out the defensive dive kick on the side of Punk.
Oh, what a time to snipe with the crouching medium punch as well.
What noise? Crouch strong.
What noise?
I'm surprised he did level 3 just because the
What
driving
noise?
situation would have been very favorable, but now he's going to be the one to level 3 here. Switch that drive advantage right around.
That's right. Take it with a smile, Gyal. Oh, wow, okay. I don't know if he tried to anticipate maybe a dive kick or something to just walk under.
I think it was probably a walk under, right?
Yeah. Okay, now. I see you. One on the board. Quick. It's Punk the guard. I know that's hyping him up. You get a dub on Punk, I promise you, you get hype every single time because it tells you in the back of your mind that you can do this.
Wow, and outspacing himself against the low medium kick. Standing light kick is going to be the big punish counter to start things off for now.
Oh, wow. Get that, and what a juggle pickup.
We fixed
Yeah,
it.
he punched him so hard he flew like a baseball.
Demon Flips is getting exposed. Nice, the crowd strong. That's Punk's favorite button. Especially from that range when he knows he don't need a low forward anymore.
Right.
Staying roundhouse.
Oh, I thought it was going to be on the other side for some reason.
Yeah, same.
You think I wasn't? I just proposed. That's the biggest risk, huh?
Facts. And then the jump over afterwards.
You gotta love the zoom-ins.
Ain't no bigger humiliation than hearing the no. So yeah, you're
exactly,
right.
Exactly.
You're 100% right.
100%.
Any risk that he takes in game today, it's all good.
It's all good.
That's my last name.
That's wild, son.
I just proposed.
Are we close enough for the juggle? The back roundhouse? Yes, the walk-up casual? No, not even for the Adamant Flame.
I get the frame advantage you get off of that. That was a full-on dash for the medium.
Nice.
Shoot him!
Optimal.
Last hit.
I appreciate the clarification, though, on that wrench, because that's definitely where I was going with that.
Yeah, I got you. You know, that's all I figured.
I'm in.
Put him back.
Yeah, we get that side swap.
Ooh, what a parry to save the DI right there. Punk, obviously, that's where his head was already at, right? That's why there's no reversal DI. Gonna parry things in general.
Chuck that plasma.
Chuck that plasma.
Range, okay. I like how he's not giving up that ground with the demon flips anymore. Nice parry there on the jumping. Right back at the OS on deck.
Indeed, Punk immediately exposing the drive rush.
Whoa, you saw a startup of overhead? No one went for overhead from that far away, huh?
Take a sip of water. Can I get the zoom in real quick, please? Go to Punk and let me get the zoom in.
Oh.
No? And it was already in his pupils.
You wanted the zoom in, right? I get you. Oh my goodness, though, we already got a real quick check from now on to start this, and we in the corner. Punk does not escape for free. Tax that man.
Cool.
Looking for that counter hit jab or pressure. Plus frames for sure. Nice. Let him get deep in too.
Yeah, most def, Punk.
Oh, not even.
Excellent
There it is.
usage.
Could be another throw, right? But now he's going to be too scared. Possibly to press a button. Doesn't want to get counter hit again. Very close to burnout. He's going to be very reluctant to even try to contest.
Yeah, I'm glad we got
Yeah,
Akuma in
that's it.
season
You
1,
kick
bro.
or excuse me.
You ain't had to wait 3 fucking seasons for Akuma.
Beat it out, punished,
Some bullshit.
optimal meter build
2
as well
seasons.
with the throw, knowing the extra damage was still going to kill.
Yeah, that was a wise choice from Punk. Just try to bet on it. Of course, he was close to the burnout, right? He didn't want to take too much block stun.
And that forward medium kick has been a problem. And we've seen Punk have problems with Akuma in the past, right? We saw Kawano at SFL World Championships last year really just kind of shut him down with forward medium kick and stand light kick.
Max. You got that character that can match the walk speed of Punk. The wake up low forward, right back at you. Damn, ready every time? Capital OS. Scoop. Let me get another one.
I'm stretching out,
No,
guys.
not even. Waiting for that low forward. Oh, standing medium kick.
Back dash just in case, but go on.
It's going to be a little bit scary now, right? Now it also has access to a demon. Be very careful if he's got something in the pipe. Oh, no cancel to level 3?
Is he going to demon him just for the show? Imagine. He could have just level 3 though for the DP for sure.
Yeah, that would have been a kill, honestly. It would have been enough damage.
Oh, staggered lows, of course. Now showing
Oh my
the
goodness.
defense. The back dash to avoid the throw. This is a low forward confirm. This is a confirm into something, I promise you. Don't whiff.
Oh, just barely reaches that. Oh, didn't believe in the counter jab. I don't think he thought Naun would press there. I don't blame him. I wasn't expecting him to get counter hit either.
This is the guy who woke up with roundhouse against Blaz after all.
You're right, Mitch. Oh, and he used it. He baited him out. The drive rush into the DI to bait a response, and he shut down the DP.
It's what we like to call a good old-fashioned mind jam. I would love to say the real word, but we already know what it is. Oh my God. That's another
Good
throw.
old-fashioned
He's
mind fuck.
looking for the defensive dive kick. That's why he hit the brakes. Wow, spacing out the jab. He was almost home with the stand fist.
He's playing the life lead game quite well. He's got the standing light kick punish counter. That has been the
Bullshit.
biggest deterrent against Punk moving forward and even trying to flash some of these
Okay.
normals against Naun. Looking at
Okay.
match point.
Come on, Vic.
Okay.
Man, that was a crazy read from Naun.
He said, "Come on, Vic."
Too close to the fireball.
He called him by his
Yeah, I'm
government
dirty now.
name.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. Get nasty. He is taking risks. I know in the back of Punk's mind, I know he's saying it to himself like, wow, this guy's playing a little nutty against me, man. But at the end of the day, it's just good reads on the side of now for me.
Yeah, 100%. Oh, DP, here's another one. Wow, Punk's actually going to be willing to burn himself out there with the ODDP. Keep Naun in this corner. Wait a minute, though.
Don't take the back throw.
Oh, mid-air, you're gonna juggle.
Even better.
Oh, force down midway through the air to air, excuse me, with the roundhouse, connecting with the level 1.
Go back!
I'm
I'm sorry, I gotta be biased for a second. That's my boy.
That scared the hell out of me, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, the DP.
Doing it, it's fine.
My phone told me my headphone usage is exceeding the recommended volume.
I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
That has been a problem for sure. Ooh, we found the button. Throw, absolutely. And he wisely takes that because that's big damage off of a counter hit crouch fierce. Oh my God, he got the level 3.
Yes, indeed. Didn't want to spin it just yet here, but now in he hit into it. Oh, tried to counter the check, but it actually punished. Very smart from Punk, knowing he was close enough to get that.
Punk. Clutch. Come on, Punk.
He's so ready.
Come on, Bobby.
Corner DP.
Come on, Bobby. Let's go, Baba.
God, please.
Oh,
DI
my
is there.
God.
Directly into the CA to burn Naun out.
I
Now,
know,
of course,
right?
there's no free
Oh,
DI
God.
here. He's got plenty of meter. It is a scary spot for both players.
Wake up, dash up, do something, imagine.
Oh, he did wake up and dash, but right into a dive kick. Oh,
Relax,
Could
dude.
have been buffered demon, right?
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Hell yeah, that's what it was.
He sits there. That boy got demon.
Hey, relax.
Imagine.
Stop with the warning.
Lord.
That was the idea,
Relax.
though.
100%.
Okay.
You know what? Even better. You know why you probably would try to catch like probably like a delayed tech, hit him with the DP, right? Like a jab DP.
And while we got a little bit of downtime, I just want to correct myself. We did see that DI at the start of the round.
Too
I thought it
low.
was drivers into DI. It was crouch medium kick into DI because Punk
Go
has been
inside.
doing the DPOS on all the
We're gonna
drivers
keep
cancels,
doing it.
right? So he saw the DI. It was just one of those things that looks visually similar, right?
Yeah,
so he
go
lets
relax.
the OD
Go inside.
DP
If you're
rip,
gonna
and of course the
continue
DI
doing
was
that.
there to counter it. It was super smart from now.
Don't get
But
upset
my
at
man
me.
Punk is locked in now.
Go.
And we got a tied up ball game
Go eat
for
some
game
food.
5
Go eat
to
your food.
survive in this top 8.
Go.
Brutal.
Just beautiful. Let's go, Punk. Oh,
You're
wow,
doing
on the
too
counter.
much.
I didn't even know it was counting. Okay. Latasu for the full carry.
Ugh.
All right, now we in that danger zone. How we going to get off the cage? Oh, no, ooh, it's real quiet.
Yeah, I was going to say, you could feel the gravitas of the situation.
Yeah, seriously.
Whoa!
Troll, absolutely.
One more.
Dive kick.
One more.
No, not
Nope.
even. Oh, man.
Yep.
Oh, because he was crouching and made it more potent. He almost had it on the crouch jab. He's looking for the low forward. Or the crouch strong, even. DP, no.
Oh, he tried anti-air it. A little bit too late on that one. I was gonna say stay safe. It's too deep.
I like that he was looking for the throw tech after that interaction, too. Smart choice there from Punk. Kept himself safe.
Hey,
Nice
let's
super
go.
crouch medium kick. Dump all the meter. Level 1 is all that's necessary against the low health Akuma. 1 round to go.
Big switch up from what we saw in the previous game. Punk now taking command over now in space. We haven't seen that forward medium kick as much after he got blown up initially from the start of this previous round. What do you do now to stop Punk from moving forward? Standing light kick is the choice.
That's a throw. Yep, that's definitely the throw that Punk needed right here.
Light kick just outside the space.
Douche. All sound like gunshots.
That was a DP jab. That was an attempt for a DP for sure.
Had to be.
Nice. What a way to find an answer to get out the corner. Deep crosser. Punk will take that throw gladly.
Head is there, protecting his drive gauge in the process. Punk's built himself back into the green. Oh,
Oh,
and
this
he's
is
gonna
bad.
Make sure the driver's cancel does not burn him out. This is huge.
Oh.
Into the level 3 reload, no lesson against Shanghai. That is a dead Akuma. Punk moves on and losers bracket.
The ace
That
in the
is
hole. We
sick.
didn't see it throughout the whole set and saved it for the last possible moment. Punk moves on to the losers semifinal.
Oh my
He's
goodness,
a-
baby.
Yes. Yes.
This nigga.
We are here. I thought you were about to give me a rumski for a second there, brother. I thought we were going full can opener for a second.
Not yet.
Shout out Lee Chung, wherever you at, brother.
I know he's watching at home right now with the kid. Oh, man. Yo, excellent stuff from Punk, man. That was a bit,
Go
the
full
word
can
is not
opener.
exciting. I would say,
Nerve-wracking.
Intense.
nerve-wracking, a little overzealous from both guys, especially on the side of now. Wow, the wake-up. I hope we get that as a highlight, maybe. Just a wake-up dash forward attempt.
And it's a fair read. It is a fair
What
read.
up, buddy?
He likes those, right? That's what we talked about. He will go for the big read. Like, he knows when the player's going to be optimal. He's going to try to hard counter that optimal decision. So, very exciting player to watch. I hope we get to see more of him now and going forward. But Punk the God clutching it out here and keeping the run of dreams alive.
Jesus. Now he has to wait for his turn against, Shuto and Hope going forward?
Yep, Shuto and Hope's next.
Absolutely wild. We're going to get into that in just a little bit. But again, you guys have been tuning in to one of the biggest brackets in the world for Street Fighter 6. Guess what? You actually have your opportunity to do so, even more so, on another stage on the road to EVO as we get started back on May 3rd. Compete in your favorite fighting games on PlayStation tournaments for your shot at winning a trip to EVO Vegas.
How you
to
doing, baby?
compete with all the heavy hitters that have signed up for that tournament as well. Again, your chance to compete with one of the greats and also be a part of the fighting game community is in your hands with the road to EVO.
And please take advantage of these opportunities. We've actually had players that win the Road to EVO events, come out to EVO, and then win EVO in its entirety. So it is a very big opportunity for anybody that gets to do it. And you can just actually sign up directly from your in-game console on the PlayStation 5. So please check it out, y'all, as we get on the road to EVO Vegas, man. It's honestly around the corner.
I'm just happy. I know I'm here smirking and stuff like that. You know, our job is pretty hard considering that you don't want to be biased. But, you know, I'm going to be honest. I'm very happy to see Vic making it this far, you know. Because, I mean, I've seen this kid grow up to the competitor that he is. So I'm always happy to see him garner those great results. Punk the God, man.
Punk is
I still think about the very first Red Bull event that we had seen him leave his house, face off against the greats, and still perform out of his mind to establish that he is here for his time in Street Fighter. That started with 5, by the way, when he faced off against Tokido.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Seeing these players grow up literally in front of our eyes throughout the competitive scene, it's a treat to watch for sure. But let's get into this bracket now as Punk, of course, has solidified his position in top 4. He'll be there in loser semifinals, awaiting the winner of Hope and Shuto, and of course Yamaguchi and Higuchi up there in winners finals as well, looking to duke it out. It's been a slobber knocker from start, and it will be to finish.
And we are going through these brackets so quickly, and all the action packed into it as well. It's been I was going to say difficult and also crazy to watch at the same time, but you know, English is hard sometimes. But Shuto versus Hope, one of the biggest things I'm looking forward to is seeing how this modern Aki survives against Shuto. Obviously, we've seen a lot from that end when it comes to Shuto and the fandom here in Japan, and also just his overall performances from 5 over to 6 has been a very clutch factor for a lot of his teams in Street Fighter League Japan. Hope being the final hope for Taiwan with all of his accolades going into it, again with his debut technically going into the big stage of EVO Japan. I am really quite curious to see how he's going to perform against one of the top dogs.
How we feeling today?
I'll say this from Shuto, I'm very impressed with his matchup knowledge. I mean, we've seen it all across the board against Takepi, so I want to see, hopefully I said his name right again, but hopefully we see that same representation in terms of matchup knowledge against the Aki. Just the little things, man. Okay, copy.
So here we go.
Let's get it, man. Shuto versus Hope, our other half of losers quarterfinals winner. This is going to be moving on to face Punk the God. And Shuto is bringing out the Ryu. We saw the Akuma in round 1 to deal with the JP. We saw him mess with a Bison a little bit, but now this has been the boy that he's primarily played to get into top 8. Shuto bringing the protagonist power to the stage.
Woke up feeling good myself. Actually.
Man, Rue.
Big Rue.
Big Rue.
He gave him sandals this time.
Yep.
Oh man, Rue.
Yeah, had to hide the bunions.
Yeah. Still a little bit exposed.
No, you
He's
got
creating new ones now.
You got the wedgie in between the big toe, gives a little space, you know?
Yeah.
A little random. Ooh, okay, establishing the poison into the throw early on.
He's got toe gaps now.
The wedgie between
yo,
the big toe got me real good.
All right, that's another throw established. Ooh, wake up low forward.
No, the other guy won.
Try to walk back here.
Yeah.
Stay close.
Got to my hotel room. Oh, man, what a long day. Just scoop him to the floor. You know? Okay.
There was an attempt
This is a
at an
great
overhand
run, though.
Shuto. Hope was still swinging. OD uppercut. Reset the space.
You reset the shit.
Indeed here. Out prioritizing it to the immediate. That was wild. He did parry, and then he actually OD through the second hit of it. That was crazy.
Oh, okay. Let's go. We close for the drive. And don't get thirsty with a drive impact. He got cash, man. Oh, come on.
Oh, you cowed it.
Why was he so ready for that? Why was he absolutely so ready for that?
On hit, too, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, how did you jump in that scrambly situation?
So
All right.
get the juggle off of that.
Yes, okay. Oh, so that's how you get your prime damage or just big whip punishes. Okay.
I was about to say, like, he just run out of poison for, like, the tackle to actually get even more of a juggle, but it's totally fine. Him being able to reapply and force Shuto into this corner already has been really detrimental. Damn! I thought the top 2 was going to break it. That's going to be another hit.
In time. Oh, man. Yeah, I honestly was like, how is this going to play out, man? Is Aki actually going to get shoved to the other screen? But no, Hope able to close this one. Both players fully loaded on meter. What a cruel fate shutdown.
Yep, the big buns. Oh, he got some frame advantage there. I'm pretty sure he's trying to do with a stagger or a delay there. Mostly a delay. Okay, the poisonous stuff. The throw. Wow, catch the jab. Definitely plus on the drive rush.
Yeah, that's +5. The cross medium kick is normally +1, so big frame advantage.
Let's go. The poisonous stuff. Are we going to spend it early? No. We're going to go for one more sequence here. Anything could do it at this point. Level 1. Wow, he's trying to hold up. Yo, he got exposed on defense right there. I see you, Hawk.
Damn.
Perfectly made the decisions on that one. Hey, yeah, that poison just ticking up a little bit. I wonder if that made Shuto a little bit more antsy. Not sure if you can eat another throw with the additional poison damage ticking down.
It was a great match. This guy reset it though.
What a call out though.
He like whooped the shit out of dude, and then
The number one
dude
thing you
like
want to
woke
keep
up.
in life is hope.
Oh,
Yes.
that's facts though.
It's true bars.
Even if you're down.
100%.
I mean, look, I'm sure Hope is looking across that monitor and saying, man, that is Shuto, but listen, I'm the embodiment of love, of hope. I should say, damn, I don't want to kill that joke.
You did fine. I thought it was fine.
I knew what you were getting at. I knew what you were getting at, but this is the case here. And Shuto, we've seen a couple of characters, right? He's back in the character select screen right now. I wonder if he's trying to decide if we're going to see the Bison, another character that he's been kind of experimenting with. Are we going to see the Akuma again?
I'm trying to get as many hits as
yeah,
possible. I'm like looking at the multi-monitor. I'm just like,
We might go to the Akuma or we stick to the Bison.
Or Vega, of course.
modern.
Interesting.
Yuto was a big modern player at the beginning of this game, right? Wasn't he the one?
Marisa.
Yeah,
He invented modern Marisa.
that's right.
Woke up scissors, yeah? Is that what pretty much what he has? I don't even know what the options he got for real. This is new to me. You know, shout outs to Fubar Duck. He did say that a lot of people in Japan was actually rocking, mainly the Bison, was actually investigating a lot of modern Bison. So
Really?
yeah, this is a treat.
I'm
for
gonna
me.
play
Yep.
Modern Bison, bro.
Okay.
Okay.
That's Orion.
I'm very
gonna
excited to
play
see this,
Modern
especially
Bison.
because Bison has, like, on paper some anti-projectile tools, but usually combined with the input in the startup, it's hard to use them against
me
people.
stop.
But maybe with the modern and having that
Black ass
shortcut,
character.
it's a little bit easier.
Well, I mean, he loses his starting light kick and standing heavy kick, so he can't even get a big punish count. He's getting mauled. Wow. That's news to me, all right. Okay, Bison.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of is, like, you're going to have quicker access to the Psycho Crusher, you're going to have quicker access to level 2 to try to beat some of these projectiles that Aki's going to show.
Thank you.
my God.
Thank you, by the way, Jeremy.
I got you.
Oh, man.
Still got that big button.
Damn.
That's how you know that was spacing on.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
The drive impact. They come. Oh, sneaky, the auntie and pretzel.
The auntie and pretzel.
Short.
Good call.
Have you said the pretzel line before? I haven't heard that.
Maybe. I'd say a lot of things.
I think you have. I think you have, yeah.
Goodness, it's scrambly. Oh, there's the OD Psycho Crusher represented it. You trying to snake step on me?
The Psycho Torpedo.
That's what it is, yeah.
Coup de grace.
Touche. He said, "Hook the three." I don't even know what he said for real. Overhead? No, not even. Oh, even better. Big damage incoming. Yo, just do it. Psycho Crusher level 3. Just do it. Even better.
Oh, yeah. Considering he burned himself out, oh, he wants to keep the meter, actually, just in case.
Oh, he can't react, though. We got the modern stuff.
Maybe the bomb. Planted against Hope as well. Still maintaining the corner pressure. Hit confirm! Right into the level 3. Do not encroach into the space. Now, it could have been a buffer. It could have been a confirm, but either way, that is a dead character.
It's nasty from Shuto right there. 1 billion into the super with a message sent back. It was looking a little shaky at round 1,
I'ma
right?
play
Aki
Modern
and Hope was
Bison,
able to
man.
take it. But man,
He looks
what a
cool
bounce
on
back.
Modern.
And
Let me
yeah, I'm so glad that he actually went modern so we can highlight the fact that, yeah, he was one of the first people that really pioneered modern at a high level. Super, super sick to see, of course. Yeah, man.
He didn't even lose that much either.
Yeah, yeah.
Wild.
Stand light kick, stand heavy kick. Yeah, I mean, the stand heavy kick is pretty good, right? Sets up the plus frames and whatnot. The light kick decent. Got the hover kick as well. But honestly, most of Bison is here, and it's going to have quicker access to the specials and the things you really want to abuse.
Yeah, I think like the way to encroach space and also get plus frames, standing heavy punch is a great tool. Back roundhouse he still maintains for pressure.
Play Modern Bison,
Roundhouse
man,
plus frames
as my
anyway. It's not even
fucking
stand roundhouse,
pocket
so yeah,
character.
this is really good.
Stand roundhouse for me is more so you lost access to like a shimmy, a big shimmy punch.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Actually, one of your better ender for combos on the drive rush, too. So he's definitely lost a little bit of damage, but his core game plan is still there. Nice. Oh, little off. He should have just went for the jab. What does he have? Let me see.
Hold up. I was going to say, maybe that's something he's missing, the jab Psycho Crusher. Oh, what an anti-air. Oh, these scissors. What? Neutral jump on that, and then trying to prevent Hope from getting any offense started. Crouch medium, but shuts it down. Can't quite get the kill. But what a dodge on the wake-up drive reversal. Shuto out of his mind.
That was nice and delayed, too. Just in case. That was double layered. You gotta love those options from Bison. Wow. What a snipe out on the neutral jump.
He was looking for it, right? You were talking about Psycho Crusher. He's like, I heard you, Yipes.
No.
Yee!
Modern at the bomb.
Do the same.
So, it's about a detonate. Playing a good old game of SOCOM here.
Oh, shouts Chris Sick.
That's the second beat.
Ooh, the plus frames there indeed, respecting it. Hope not trying to press back, but does catch the legs.
Here we go. Poison applied. That's a throw established. No. Treat. Wow, what a challenge on the delay with a delay crouch is wrong.
Oh, that was nasty.
Hockey classic right there. They're always looking for the crouch roundhouse. Big super confirm, and you know it's pulled in the modern.
Right, watch that puddle. Oh, trying to hit him with the empty, possibly looking for the parry, of course.
Oh, that's a good point.
Okay, I like that. Oh, talking to himself. Yes, talking to his imaginary friends.
Oh, and just risked the jumping at the start. Shuto couldn't quite find an answer.
Oh, the legs. Definitely trying to hold up forward or back dash. Take your pick. What is on the offensive onslaught right there is Hope.
Set the puddle up as well.
Ooh, kill those frames. All right, meaty stuff. Love it. Establish your technique.
Yo, that was fucking
too
sick.
close. Oh,
You
but
saw
no
that
punish.
fucking meaty, son?
And now we got the start of the
Yo,
scissor kick.
he put the puddle, then he did that fucking
next
kick.
one was short.
He couldn't get out, so he got poisoned anyway.
Safe jump.
High level Street Fighters is the shit, son.
Not sure.
That was fucking sick.
Wow, okay. Well,
This shit
the
was
lead with
sick.
that one.
Yeah, he beat the shit out of him. He said,
Overwhelming Shuto in the corner right there, and Shuto's
boom.
gonna lock in
Yeah,
this
now you're gonna
Bison
hold
for the
that
rest of the
poison.
set.
Modern Bison. This gotta be the debut on a big stage. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh, and again the anti-air stop there. Looked like it was Crouch Fierce, but just too late.
Throwing that lash from that angle. I love it just to snipe out the Devil's Reverse. Oh, mashing the crouch light. Yep, that's a Bison classic. Press that button, please. Especially up close.
Looked like Shuto pressed his next button a little bit too early, so Aki was just standing there, got clipped.
Nice. Tijera kicks.
The head I kicks.
Nice. Wow. It's the anti-air. Okay. We'll take that option.
A little bit overzealous with it though. Continuously poking and getting punish counter for it. The bomb.
Overhead. Oh, even better.
Oh, that's
Even
sick.
better. On the punish counter. What a way to take that challenge there, Hope. That was pretty risque. Oh, no. That's big punish.
Indeed, baits it out. Shuto. What a response.
You know what? I'll take that. In those scenarios, definitely stand roundhouse. But I like that. The roundhouse scissors for the pure punish on the counter. Yeah. Good damage.
Pretty big compensation for you,
Ooh,
right?
shit.
Being able to go into the scissors regardless. Because you have the bomb planted on Hope.
Oh, but this is some of the
And
rounds
beating
that have
his
been
ass.
looking
There we go
dangerous for
again.
Shuto. Hope already has him in the
Oh,
corner.
chased
Applying
it up with
pressure.
the
No
high
anti-airs
kick.
have tried the parry like Yipes called out last time. Shuto emptying, snake step to get away.
That's a sneaky empty jump, too, because it does look like a devil reverse, depending on the scenario.
Yeah.
Oh, looking for the whip punish. That's a pop. Watch the shankles.
There we go.
Oh, my God. He is going to catch that jump back next time. I
Oh.
promise you. That is, of course, if he's alive.
Boom.
Two.
Shout out to Mero.
Damn, that killed.
Oh. Okay.
Like that, one up, and Hope is on set point now after that as well.
Say my name. You need it at this point, Shuto.
Yeah, your voice here.
Oh, stuffing out the overhead, excuse me. Shuto planting the bomb, drive rush forward. Hope defensively getting blown up right now.
Wise choice. Wow, went for a tech. You. Oh, the
Oh,
risque
shit.
stuff.
Okay.
Oh, the puddle. We just walked right through. I don't care. I'm hydrated. Another throw.
We're going to be looking for spacing out, trying to catch Shuto, pressing the button back, and he
Oh, what
does
the fuck?
there. Nice shade pulse, but Jimmy Serpent last with a slide.
Wow. Finding a button choice, but forces himself out of, I want to say out of the corner with the burnout. Yeah.
Doing that up against a modern player, not going to be easy.
Listen, that is a classic. That man was the creator at this point. Him and Haitani.
True.
Oh. Shuto just buying time as well. He's almost got his drive gauge back. Oh, chasing down the backdash.
Was in the count, hit the stagger low to clip the walk back, but he's blocking.
Damn.
Yeah, I hope got his own drive meter back now as well. Oh, what a response, man.
Being able to cancel the nightshade pulse.
I'm out of there, and he got him out the corner, too.
Hope is close to
The
level 3 as well.
commentators are going
Oh,
hard.
my goodness, gets the punish
There we
counter
go.
out, spacing the scissor kick.
Boom, boom,
He's
boom,
going
boom,
all
boom.
the way
Boom,
through with it.
boom.
Juggle this man straight out of the tournament. Hope 3-1 to go on to face Punk the God in
Got
loser
his ass.
semifinals.
Very nice, Hope. Okay. Everybody rocking the monster moves out here. This is crazy, bro. Love it.
I felt like I took a real aura gamble with that one.
It's all good.
I was not sure if it was going to kill by the end.
Oh, there was so much drive meter behind him.
right,
There was
yeah.
absolutely no way he wasn't going to get any sort of juggle too.
Oh, man.
Knowing the routes, there's like a plethora of different routes that Aki does have, whether it's in standard, whether it's in modern. The fact that she could be the juggle queen, you never know what kind of damage input she's gonna get towards the end. But best believe, that was the proper call.
Yeah, that was beautiful stuff from Hope right there. Able to clutch it out again. Shuto locking in that modern Bison. It looked good for the first game. It honestly looked good in general, but Hope just, I think, it goes back to that comfortability factor, right? This is what he plays the most. This is what we've known him for. This is what he's kind of terrorized the region of Taiwan with. And while Shuto, obviously modern Marisa back in the day and whatnot, but it just looked like he was much more ready for the situation.
I'm really interested. I'm really curious to know why he went for the modern Bison. I know obviously we got the easy access to the scissor kick, reaction to the drive rushes, you know, the whole nine. But what was he looking for specifically? Was it the neutral jumps? Was it just whiff on the stand medium kick where he could get the scissor kick easy on a whiff punish? Like, I'm not too sure, but I feel like he could have stuck it out with the Ryu, but I mean, he's up there, you know what I mean? He's the one that makes those decisions.
So I think possibly maybe navigating around the space that Aki does control with Nightshade Pulse, Serpent Lash as well, being able to maybe do, I want to say, Shadow Rise through, if possible, Devil's Reverse in, etc. Maybe, but also having access to OD Cycle Crusher to blast through and take your turn from like what 3/4 of the screen could possibly be what the difference was for Shuto in terms of what his objective was against Hope specifically.
Level 2 also an anti-projectile tool that's much easier to use in modern.
That's right.
We didn't get to see that either, right? So maybe in the future we'll see Shuto explore that a little bit more. But let's get into the bracket now, of course, as we are progressed to our final 4 of EVO Japan 2026. In that loser semifinals, Hope defeating Shuto has to now face Punk the God as the 2 non-Japanese representatives go up against each other to battle it out, while Japan is ruling winners finals. Yamaguchi versus Higuchi have taken the stage, and we're going to get into it imminently.
What a name combination. Yamaguchi versus Higuchi. Oof. Good cloth, huh?
Gucci, bro.
Good cloth out here. All right.
No Louis necessary, I'll tell you what. But man, they might as well have it on them because the way that they've been playing has been nothing but top caliber, top shelf, as expected. Throughout the entirety of their pretty much introduction into the fighting game scene, right? Both representing the same exact team, both a part of Zeta, and also very, very good teammates with each other over in Street Fighter League.
And one's going to hold an L, and the other's going to hold a V.
Facts.
We'll see.
Facts.
Oh, that's bars. Think I ain't catch that? I like that. That was good stuff. That was, I had to go like this with that one. Like, wait, hold on. That's so fast. That was good. That was good. Yes. Yes.
So fast.
Not so fast. Well, see how this plays out. The Mai versus Gaio. Give me a little insight, guys. Here, Yamaguchi has any other characters but Mai?
What he used to play. That's right.
Cammy, also, he also has a DJ.
Oh, that's who that was. Okay.
DJ was nasty too.
DJ was nasty.
I think he's definitely had that under wraps. I think that's going to be like a very much so secret weapon for a lot of the characters that he's been, or sorry, a lot of the players that he's been playing up against. But now that he's in top 8, he's got to be sticking to the Mai, right?
It's interesting up against Guile, right? I don't know how like the My Fireball game is gonna work out up against Guile. Like I feel like I have a little bit more confidence in the DJ style of projectile warfare. But you know, obviously, I do think he's gonna start with the My at the very least. But I'll be interested to see how it goes and see if he alters the game plan if it doesn't go according to.
And there could be data along the way, right? Like even if either of them fall short, there's still a chance in the losers bracket. This is gonna be quite the matchup to see how it progresses further on. But we'll see how it plays out. The shark-infested waters in the loser side is going to be so difficult to traverse. It's going to be the Mai versus Guile locked in.
Zeta got to be so happy right now. Seriously. That's for sure.
As they should be. Those guys, that organization has been like the top dog to Tokyo for so long for a handful of different esports as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I believe they already took an EVO Japan Championship in a different fighting game as well this weekend. So yeah, Zeta's having a nice time.
Good old time. Nothing but W's here. We got 2 chances at W's, really. Okay, already. I like how he was out of range of that. Well, I don't even know he could do a flash kick off a regular count head. Nah, that's usually off of the drive rush.
Drive rush, yeah.
Okay.
If anything, like what low medium kick, a punish counter would.
Yeah.
Out of that, or a flash kick out of that.
Yo, I'm taking a nap.
The throws, but wise choice from Higuchi to take it.
Trying to catch a delayed button. Yamaguchi does get the full.
It's gonna be a boring ass match.
The shins getting exposed. Higuchi still kind of jailed a little bit, or at least facing some timeout.
Oh, he's almost close with the stand fist. In terms of the whip punish on the side of Higuchi.
Oh, beautiful perfect parry.
Fucking poking match.
Level 1 established in the corner as well. Oh yeah, I was gonna say strike throw. He just moonwalks back.
Greatest mix-up of all time.
We're gonna see the same 3 shit over and over again.
You gotta make an executive decision.
Counter hit, standing like kick link, you know it.
Shoot.
It's the space you need to be at, right, as Higuchi. Trying to close the gap now. Higuchi, much more of a scrapper when it comes to the Guile gameplay.
And the fact that he was that ready from that close with the drive rush is amazing. Good stuff there from Yamaguchi. Hasn't blinked yet. Ooh, fouls right in the abdomen.
The big boot, bruh.
Yep. Collect taxes on all these baby booms.
the dependents, I'm claiming them all.
Big damage, of course, goes to the burnout. Wow, try to parry, little risque. All right, you're going to have to take this. This could be a chip out or just go for the boom plan all day. Yeah, even better. Half moon for the finish.
I flinched. I didn't think it was going to do that much damage. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I don't know why I yelled so hard for that one. That was bad damage.
I like hearing that you're happy.
Absolutely. Oh.
There it is, the example you were talking about.
Off the punish counter. There you go.
Because Higuchi's done such a good job nullifying these fan tosses. Yamaguchi even went with like OD to set all of the fans, and they still just got nullified.
Wow, okay. That's the range mine wants to be. The stand fierce, of course. Low forward's pretty good, too. The double, okay.
Wow, what a
Boots. Oh, I thought that was an attempt for a flash kick. He got caught mid-air, so maybe it was a possibly input error.
Yeah, I think so. I think he just didn't get the charge in time.
Yeah.
Which is very rare from Higuchi.
Good point.
No random jump-ins yet represented on the side of Yamaguchi. Block on the reset.
He would have built to level 3 and killed her, 100%.
Yep, that was a wise choice. Okay, I just caught that. Good call.
Oh, back throw.
Oh, no, better react to this. It's going to turn orange, man.
I was going to say, you're going to get burnt out in one way or another. Did not risk the drive reversal, though. Oh, beats him in the middle. Can't convert fully. That's that chip, though.
Man, working on his back. Wow!
Oh, and that is dead, baby. Rossi, ain't no life left on Higuchi's side, best believe.
Oh, the zoom-ins, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, please. Hey, Gucci, not cracking under pressure. Looks like these guys were obviously teammates, of course. Obviously, in the Guile match, no matter what's the character, you always want to stay in that range where you want to just shut up the Sonic Boom and just scare him a little bit of a jump scare with a jump, literally, no pun intended.
I want to say they're part of the same class in regards to like hopping into competitive Street Fighter.
I think so.
Street Fighter 5 at least.
Was he both of them was the Young Bucks in the program, or was it just Higuchi?
I think they were both Young Bucks in the program. Yeah, part of like under Momochi's tutelage.
Yes, okay. Shout out to Momochi, of course, bringing in the new generation of players. Wow, all for the counter hit.
Love that bounce.
Gotta love those buffs.
Now locked in the corner yet again here. Yamaguchi filling.
Yo, Japan out there making child soldiers, bro.
OD spend it.
Wow, the double cross. All right, he didn't get
They're
one,
like,
but at
fuck
least he gets full
warfare.
screen
It's
control
game
here.
fair now.
For how long, right? Yamaguchi's been the
You
one
got a
that
10-year-old that hit
far.
Legend the other day.
Higuchi being able to get a punish counter with a boom. Drives on in there. Gets that first round of game 2.
All right.
Left. Both players scrapping in the middle.
I swear everybody's ready for that. Like, on hit, I'll naturally block, but just to keep attacking and just to get ready for the next option is pretty good.
Yeah. Now Higuchi represents some own defense right there.
Flash kick.
Punish counter.
Every time with the conversions, nice tech.
Ooh, you try to grab what?
Air. Nice. Right in between on hit, of course. Try to go for the throw.
Gonna say there you go again, being ready on hit. Great block.
Also would have killed.
Yeah, with the CA 100%. Oh, speaking of which, he's gonna send it, and it's gonna.
Oh my God! Please tell me it kills, and then we can fix the controller.
But like, did the controller disconnect, and is that why he got hit?
Oh, that's true.
That's the biggest.
That's what we're trying to figure out right now.
I'm not too sure.
I wouldn't say a damn thing if I was Higuchi.
Was it counter hit? I'm gonna try to check on the.
No, it was
replay.
not. It was not counter
Okay.
hit.
So that might have been the case. Oof.
That might be a little concerning.
Okay, I ain't see nothing.
No, I'm not going down to the station.
Yeah.
You can't get me to file a report.
Yeah, I ain't see nothing. Well,
We'll take a look at the replay in just a bit, or at least from our desk, not on the screen, but Orange is definitely going to be on the case as we
Yeah,
look
I'm
towards
doing
it
my
again.
best right now.
are you clipping?
Yeah.
You clipping it right now?
I got the VOD up.
Yeah, so we are taking a look. There is no counter hit on the board. There was no normals in place from the side of Yamaguchi, and he was not moving either.
Oh, I think he did. I think he might have tried something.
Let's see. Okay,
Oh, maybe I missed it. Okay.
we're looking at an instant.
We're
replay
double
right now.
checking right now here at our desk.
Yeah, he tried to
Okay,
throw,
okay.
So he tried to.
Disregard.
Okay. So
It was raw. It was legit. Okay. Woo!
yeah. So whatever the controller thing happened, it happened after the input that actually did get him opened up to that reversal CA, right? So I believe when it comes to the results of that last match, we should be good. We should be fine, and we're gonna pick up that set from here. But obviously, we're gonna iron out whatever did happen, so it doesn't happen again.
That was my bad. I definitely saw like the notification.
I got
first.
scared too. I got scared
didn't-
too.
Yeah, I thought there was nothing. I thought there was nothing on the screen. So
They're changing the
false alarm,
PlayStation.
ladies and gentlemen. False alarm.
They changing the
That was legit.
PlayStation.
Yamaguchi did get blown up.
Yeah, as far as we're concerned, we're going to be picking up the set from right there. Didn't look like any funny business happened to end that. But yeah, from then on, it's going to be a wild one. That's 1-1 now as well, right? Higuchi and Yamaguchi 1-1. And to me, I'm a little concerned because because I know Yamaguchi took the first game, but to me, this has felt all Higuchi so far. Like, even in that first game where Yamaguchi was able to take it, I felt like it was still more dictating the pace for Guile, and I honestly expected Higuchi to take it.
Yeah.
So I wonder if we're going to stick with the Mai. I think for whatever reason, I want to see the DJ, but I get the optimal play is probably to stick with the Mai. I get it.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised either if he pulled out the Cammy, specifically for that matchup.
True.
Right? I think
Yeah,
there's going to be a lot to kind of bypass what Mai wants to control within the neutral, bypass a lot of the control with Fireball, and also even extended ranges. If, let's say, Cammy does get her back towards the corner, if Mai's trying to like maybe go for a shimmy, kind of walk back and also test for buttons, low medium kick is going to blow that up as well. So we'll see. I think I like that a little bit more in comparison to the DJ because like, I feel like his presence when it comes to crouching normals isn't going to be as threatening in comparison to Cammy's.
Absolutely. Man, but whatever is going to happen, it's going to be interesting. Both of these guys obviously know each other so well, being teammates, being able to, I'm sure, spar and kind of grow as players, right? Talking about the same class. But we're getting back into it now. One up, Higuchi and Yamaguchi. Let's go.
Kyle.
Okay. Straight swinging with the booms. Early flash kick. Can't even call that an OS. In this case, that was just straight reaction. Good stuff there, Higuchi. All right, the counter hit. All right, established from Yamaguchi. Is this a throw attempt? No, looking for the shimmy for the big damage. No bite, though. Speaking of bite, good whip punish.
Yeah, Gucci been so automatic with that. And now trying to bait something out here. You can see just standing outside that stand medium punch range, but then he committed to a soul bot. Great patience.
Definitely, that's what he's looking for from that stand face range. Okay, Yamaguchi, I see the game plan.
Multiple times, Higuchi's trying to opt for movement to get out of the corner.
Oh, man. Fired off immediately.
Now we good. All right, get those fans out of here. I'm the one that chucks the spinning projectiles here.
Ooh, and again, that did cost him the rest of his OD meter, but he moved
Oh, that was sick.
And then snipes with the level 1. Oh, and the bazooka to keep the charge was so sick, tagging for his life as well. Dodges that, and then, wow, actually catches the recovery on the dive bomb.
You know what it was?
That was fucking sick.
Damn sure he was trying to bait out a flash kick all the way through.
Oh,
that was fucking sick.
That's
Higuchi
1,000.
was 2 steps ahead, but now goes for the reach a little bit. Yamaguchi getting that activation install.
Break a little furniture here in this corner. Oh. There we go. We found our pocket to get out. Not like he's gonna take some damage out here.
Higuchi has kind of been willing to do that. He's like jumping into the bounce fan and being like, well, you're not really going to get anything off this anyway. Oh.
We get a throw.
Oh, shouts Kenny Omega, Dragon Suplex.
It's one of my favorites.
Yes, sir.
Let's go, chuck that boot. Yes. Kick back slowly but surely. You're going to bring it back. Build a little bit of that meter. Is that going to be a throw to establish? He tried to tech for sure.
A little antsy from Higuchi, right? Majority of his wake-up decisions against Yamaguchi has been blown up. But it's difficult to call, right? He could also just wake up with an OD flash kick. He's done that before.
Yeah, I think because he's been trying to establish that, he's been trying to get away with some of the other options, right? And Yamaguchi's been staying solid.
Oh, what a block.
The eye. Okay, I know you. We play in the same office. All right, going to kick back, relax, establish.
Shoot it. Shoot it.
Gauge is building super slow. It's not like we're mounting offense to build that fast. But speaking of which,
you know, sidebar, I think Higuchi has your glasses, Yipes.
Maybe. He's seeing everything right now, I'll tell you that. I mean, I don't even got prescriptions. I just
Yeah, you do.
Oh, yes, anti-air as well.
Oh, just too shy.
No level 3? Oh, no.
OD as well, out prioritized. And again, Higuchi is just, literally jumping into the bounce fan, not letting Yamaguchi establish offense off that. Very interesting strategy.
Immediately into the baby booms. Drive reversal incoming, I'm pretty sure. I think Yamaguchi knows that's why he didn't even establish.
Oh, Lord. Yeah! Yamaguchi, the patience right there to see the tap parry walk in and then basically shimmy him in a walk back. Crazy. And he didn't reach with a throw, right? He just tried to press a button and Yamaguchi still outspaced it, still whip punished it. What a message to send.
I'm telling you, man, that is his jurisdiction. There's no way you're going to try to command normals against him within that space outside of low medium kick. Any of the mediums that Guile does present in that range getting blown up because of Mai's very potent stand medium punch range.
Speaking of medium punches, immediately drive rush, but just countered immediately with the OS. Yamaguchi. Ooh, backdash, love it. Man ain't trying to take nothing. I like that. For Higuchi, I'll give him a lot of credit. He's one of the most active guys in terms of movement.
100%.
Yamaguchi, though, kind of using that strength as a weakness right now. Beating him to the punch on so many of these buttons with a fierce, and then again shutting down the wake-up option. Couldn't jump into that one without dying, so Higuchi did have to take that.
Oh, I thought he hit. Still though. Oh, this is pretty troublesome hit for Higuchi. Well, we got some. Oh, I was about to say, I thought he was going to play off of this burnout, but nope, the aggressor on the side of Yamaguchi.
Yamaguchi now 1 round away from being in grand finals of EVO Japan.
That throw it
Overhand, that was bad for.
right on top of the final record. Wow. Oh, that was a punish? No, that's a counter.
Counter hit.
Indeed, establish some space, get some breathing room for Higuchi in the corner. Oh, big strike throw bait.
Might get another one here. Let's see for the reset, maybe? Lull him to sleep a little bit? No.
Oh, he wanted the hard knockdown, but he just dropped the combo. Rare moment.
Very rare moment against Higuchi. The fans being able to dissipate that. But Higuchi finds himself in the corner. There was a swing off of the fears.
Was it close enough for the punish on the target combo? Unfortunate. Close to the burnout, though.
Indeed, and he's actually going to burn himself out. He just committed to it with the drive rush cancel. Wake up drive reversal. It would have been safe otherwise. What a level 2 to shut down the boom. Yamaguchi in grand finals.
That close, though.
And that was fast.
That was
It was
nuts.
near instant air level 2.
Yeah, like it was legit air, right? Like, wow. That was, okay.
Actually, he was ready for that first interaction of the Sonic Boom in that corner. Obviously, he's just trying to get his footing right, just to get a little bit of a lead there, or try to get it back in this case. But, wow, Yamaguchi ready with the level 2. Okay, well, shake that man's hand. He hit him with the cheers, too. Once he got the 2-1, he was like,
Oh,
Yeah.
It's over
Yeah.
with.
And yeah, I mean, credits to him for sure. Sticking with the Mai looks so clean in games 3 and 4. Monster stuff, and he's going to be sitting pretty in grand finals winner's side, man. Yamaguchi.
I'm thinking more so for the side of Higuchi right now, just a little bit of that drop after he went for the level 2 on the continuation of his combo. He had dropped it into the sweep. I was
Yeah,
actually quite
man.
surprised that it even come out, but shout out to Yamaguchi for keeping it alive after that exact moment, right? It could have been either way. You could even see it from the replays and how often, oh my God, that reaction was nuts. There was a lot to set up about that, by the way. There was like a Sonic Blade into the cross. It could be a little bit, telegraphed off of that. You just have like a moment to go into the level 2 off of that. It's very difficult to call for Higuchi to kind of like live with that moment. You saw like the distress on his face afterwards when Yamaguchi came to shake his hand. He knew he made a couple of fatal mistakes.
it was that
Wasn't happy with it.
big drop off of the sweep of the baby boom combo, so got the party started for Yamaguchi. For sure.
Yes, absolutely.
That's how he lost his win there. Well, credit to Yamaguchi. He will be going to the grand finale. I like to call that the curtain call. We're sending Higuchi to the losers final. So they both got a little bit of a break just to fill it out. But who's definitely going to be in the hot seat is either going to be Punk the God or Hope. That's going to be a good one. Want to know, Punk definitely very familiar with the Aki matchup. Modern, though, I'm not too sure. We'll see the solution there.
He's been the bane of a lot of Aki players' existence over in the States. I'll tell you what, I've definitely seen a lot from both like Can Opener, also from TNS. I do get to talk to a very particular very particular Aki back home in the States quite often and see him get matched up against Punk. You know who you are if you're watching on Triumph stream right now. But we'll see how that plays out. This is Modern Aki after all with Hope. And we'll see who faces off against Higuchi. It's going to be wild all the way through.
Yeah, man. Gonna be a fun one to watch for sure. Punk is looking extremely locked in, right? He's not dominating his opponents, but all of his dubs, he looks like the player that we know him as. Peak Punk is one of the best, if not the very best player on planet Earth.
Yes.
And with the way he's been looking in terms of the movement, in terms of the micro walks, the walk patterns, the step-up jabs, everything has been looking like Punk in his prime. So this is going to be a scary sight.
I know you were looking a little bit. Sidebar, just in case you didn't know, it was Carsonist I was referring to.
Okay, that's
There you
what
go, there you go, there you
that's
go.
what I thought.
You got matched up with Punk for like back-to-back weeks. I'm like, brother,
Yeah.
this is hard.
Well, man, listen, it's a different day, a different human being. This is Hope, okay? And he's trying to keep it alive. Yeah?
Carsonist.
Yeah.
My boy Carsonist.
Absolutely.
Let's see, Punk the God. Oh, man, I want to be so biased so bad. Got to keep it professional. I get it. This is big. There's a lot to celebrate. Again, man, shout out to Punk. He just proposed to Feisty. Like, that is going to be his wife.
Legitimately engaged like a couple of hours ago.
Yes,
like
right.
became engaged a couple of hours ago. That's wild.
Right on.
I wonder if like that was probably the toughest battle. Just
That's
to
what
wait
we're
for the
saying.
yes, yeah,
That's a true 50-50.
yeah. For sure.
Oh, no.
Hopefully 60-40 for sure.
Yeah, I think it was more inclined to be like 60-40. My mistake. That matchup was definitely in his favor.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say a weighted, you know, a weighted 50-50 type
My
situation.
mistake,
Hopefully.
He knows the matchup. I believe in him.
Oh, yeah, but absolutely congrats to Punk, of course. And he's been playing like that was the most stressful thing he had to go through today, right? He is definitely playing like a free man here in Street Fighter 6, just kind of letting the game come to him, flowing as he is one to do. And I've been loving to see it. But it looks like we're going to get into it now. Losers semifinals. Punk the God, NA's last hope, going up against Hope. Taiwan's the last chance. I had to change the word. I had to change the word because I was ready.
I was so ready to hear you say it again just in case. And nice work, Ringe.
Thanks.
Excellent call.
Thanks.
Damn, son. Punk versus Hope.
Oh,
Game number 1. Taiwan, stand up. US, stand up.
Taiwan, the lone warrior in the building. I'm pretty sure my man Bruce, a.k.a. Gamer B, is ecstatic. One of their killers is actually here getting closer and closer to the finals. Establishing the throw early. The puddle, please cross that line. I dare you. Wow, on the lash. That was ridiculous, Punk.
Bro, yeah, the drive rush punish, the lash. Wow.
You know what? Credit to everybody that plays at the highest level when it comes to drive rushes, because your drive rush inputs have to be on point. It's not like you can just do forward. You have to do what, like forward, then press it, then press forward again.
Correct.
Yeah,
the fastest input. That's right.
Fastest input, yeah. So that was clean punish on the lash.
Forward and then forward parry, basically.
Yep. Got to be on point with that one. Oh, okay. Look at there. Maybe a parry. Wow, the fadeaway. Oh, okay. We ready for that one.
Yep. And he did have the parry in, right? He tried to DI back. He didn't have enough health to survive. So well done from Punk, but nonetheless, Hope very dominant in the first round.
Wow, off the trade, we was ready, Punk.
Yeah, even off of the withstand medium punch, right?
The plus frames, Hope willing to take the throw to start it off, even thinking he was going to throw him again. That's why you saw the backdash. Oh, yeah.
I got to get a haircut, brother.
Oh,
waited for the press back.
Space traps?
Oh, yeah.
Efficient finish. Cammy White.
2 bars to a stamp. On top of that, yeah, the spacing has been so difficult for Hope to contest.
So sick.
Cruel Fate does get blown up sky high. Punk within the range. Again, he's hovering outside of the Serpent Lash intentionally for these big punishes. Yes. You can't throw a Nightshade Pulse within that range either.
Yeah, absolutely. We already seen the spin knuckle up against Dew. Like, he is ready for that to counter.
Okay, space, I like that. Back up, let the poison do the talking a little bit before you establish more offense. Drive reversal, absolutely. Oh, a little too late. You got to do that super early.
Yeah, definitely ended up getting it on one of the other hits. And now with the late overhead with the drive rush afterwards. Hope plenty of meter to put this first game in the bag. Let's see if he completes it. Oh, yeah, make it rain.
Did everybody a favor, the viewers will know, just to cut that short, just to go to the next game.
Yeah, I really appreciate the level 2 instead of level 3.
That is the caster meta, ladies and gentlemen. We ain't trying to see no level 3s on no pixels.
I want to see that. What do you mean?
Depending on who it is. And who's receiving it?
That's a good point.
All right.
Ooh, big trade. Oh, but it's medium. Yeah. Fine. Still in control is Hope.
But yeah, I like Hope even tagging that on, right? Every bit of damage counts, especially on an Aki with like a poison type character where Punk's going to get his chance in the corner now. Trying to bait something out, but beautiful timing on the crouch strong. How did he know he was going to flinch at that moment?
Oh.
Anti-air?
Didn't believe. He probably thought he was going to cross over, so he wasn't sure if he had a cross cut or not.
We'll go watch that Mortal Kombat movie on Thursday.
Both above 3 bars of drive as well, so anybody in a drive rush cancel will be coming.
Oh, he's searching for this low medium kick, right?
Yeah, that's what he wanted, and Hope immediately drive reversal him away.
He's super careful too. He was poisoned. He's looking for that one button, mainly the 5 MK.
Oh, that was mad close.
So close, bro. Sends the OD Nightshade after, tried the drive rush behind it, and Punk shutting it
I thought she was flexible.
How do you know? Like, how much space, how much time do you have after that to even sneak in that crouching jab like he did?
That's just what he does.
Indeed, man. My man pulls frames out of thin air.
Seriously. Oh, wow, what a corner carry. Ow!
Oh, you love that Venomous Fang. Also, while in poison state, you get the crumple.
Lord, and the puddle, of course, just to add on to the damage. Here comes the dive kick, 100%. Is he looking for it?
Ooh! Wow. That's a way to really trigger somebody's reactions. Throwing out the medium Serpent Lash in that fashion. Thinking you get a punish. That's offside the mark, yeah.
Like our Punk learned his lesson. He wasn't even trying to drive reversal there. More so of a thing like, I know that I'm too late. I'm just going to sit here and accept this.
Nice. Punk recognizing that he's been trying to walk back after these crouch fierces.
The roundhouse, the igloo button is getting represented. Speaking of which,
The second whip punish on stand medium kick will sweep this round.
Can't let him dive.
Yeah, now more free to do that because Aki's in burnout, right? So he's not going to get punished outright.
the lash. All right, and we touching grass again. The throw, and Punk will wisely take that.
Totally fine while you're in that poison state, right?
Better that than a hit, that's for sure.
The delay in favor of Punk. Actually got a counter hit against him with the back throw.
Yeah, threw him out of whatever that delay button was going to be.
Off me, does it correctly this time with the right timing.
Oh, the last jab connected, and Punk just sent the drive rush cancel on
That
it.
was sick.
Hope ended up trying to take his turn a little bit too early, and we're all tied up.
Like that. With a substantial lead at that, we're starting to see Hope a little bit forced into the corner a lot, and also trying to change up what he needs to do to keep Punk away. That's been the biggest thing that we're trying to figure out. What deterrence does Aki have left after the Serpent Lash has been punished, the options against Nightshade Poles, and even like Drive Rush afterwards has been punished.
It's just that range. He's sticking it to him. He's making Hope definitely thinking about it for sure. I like that though. The just like you said earlier, Vicious, throwing the M Serpent Lash is to bring out some buttons, bait out some buttons.
Oh my, the Punk's walk patterns, man. You see like the slight walk back now all the way in his face with the jab, interrupting what Hope wanted to do. The meaty stuff, we've seen that setup before, allowing him to link further, reset with the stand roundhouse.
Love that setup for the meaty crouch face. Catches all the delay techers for sure.
It's so tough to double perfect parry that projectile because she basically drive rushes during the first hit, but Punk will not be deterred, wakes up with his button, takes another round.
We already brought Hope down to a single scenario, like a single hit scenario, at 88 seconds on the clock, man.
Wild. Oh, he almost got outside the range of the Serpent Lash again. It was so close.
I wonder if you're gonna take a little bit of a page off a Shuto and punish that with a drive rush, right?
Yeah, definitely. Seen Punk already nail him with that before. Oh, yes, indeed. And you can see, right, he's hovering. He goes in and then walks back out, literally trying to bait that out. That's why he's so ready for all of these punishes. He's got the micro walk combo, indeed. That's going to be a level 3 to put Hope on life support, or are we pulling the plug straight up?
I think we're pulling the plug. This is it. Survey says.
Oh, I hear the beat.
Plus frames all day. Oh my God. Take back. All right, we touching grass. All right, we're good. We're in the clear, says Punk. We'll open up. All right, good defense. Like that. Just going for the light attacks just in case if you want to walk back. Nice and potent. Nice. Do it again. Imagine. Immediate DP. You okay?
If you perfect parried the entire sequence, that would have been kind of OD.
That would have been a message sent, bruh.
Magnificent. That's good stuff there, Punk. Okay. Hey, Vic.
Hope going back to the character select. You see picking up the phone as well, starting to dig deep into the bag here. Figure out what he's got to do to try to bring this back as Punk has taken a lead.
What's so dangerous about it when you really think about the Serpent Lash being like one of the biggest problems, even if he decides to like encroach in Punk's space, walking forward, he's like, you know what, if Punk's going to be this far back and looking for Serpent Lash and I close the gap, I feel like low medium kick from Cammy is going to be even more of a threat, right? The closer that you are to Cammy, the more dangerous it's going to get. And just like that, when you're in that medium range, you are going to get exposed. It's so difficult for Punk, for Hope to even try to assess the situation at the moment, it feels like.
Wow, what an option. The recovery on the stand. Medium punch just goes for the throw instead. Oh, stop holding north eye. We clearly see Hope is losing a little bit of options here.
Oh my.
Hope ain't doing shit.
Dominance from Punk to get on set point.
Hope ain't doing shit right now against Punk. Hope is lost right now.
Yep.
Looking very ready for this matchup.
High five. Oh, good block. He had to stand up for that one. He was definitely ducking. More. That's all for the drive gauge. That button equals drive gauge.
You see that? You see that? You see how reluctant he is to even throw out any projectile.
And Punk dashed right beforehand, right? Like, that's not something he's been showing a lot either. That was a real quick way to get into the crouch medium kick range. Took advantage of the hesitation.
This is so difficult right now. But we do get some signs of life.
Oh, nice.
It's over.
To the punch again.
It's
We
over.
got another drive rush cancel. And with that chunk, Punk the God will be in losers finals of EVO Japan 2026.
What are we talking about, man? Hope unable to shift gears, unable to get into the next layer. against Punk the God.
I mean, that was the key, right? The lash, obviously, from spacing them out and stuff like that. But the walk down has been super strong from Mr. Victor Woodley. Yeah, hell yeah, I'll give you water, man. Oh, man, you deserve it. Losers final, so Punk stays in the hot seat. Very nice. Now he's going up against Higuchi, and he's definitely well-equipped against that matchup as well, every week in, week out. Man, what's so important about your locals? You see that? Getting you comfortable for certain matchups, of course, going from the Aki. Now he's going to have to deal with the Guile. Man, he's well-equipped, and it's a possibility that he can take this tournament, but, of course, it's all about how you finish at the end of the day.
Man, you're so right, Yipes. I didn't realize it. The last two characters he has to go through are Knuckle Deuce characters.
Yeah, so he's definitely well-equipped.
Oh, my goodness.
Definitely well-equipped.
Oh,
Oh,
my
yeah.
goodness.
We'll see, though,
Thanks
man.
for throwing it down on Can Opener, baby, and TNS. So I know y'all are watching for sure. Hey, thanks, man.
Hey, man, listen, first and
Yeah,
foremost,
for real, though.
we don't even get analytical at the Can Opener. We're just, like, enjoying all the good matches. Just see everybody just grow and get nice. I mean, that's what it's all about in the offseason, man, just to sharpen up your skill and just keep it up to par. Yeah. And it shows for both of these guys, for Knuckle Dew and Puck. Let's take a look at the bracket real quick so you can see how the story has been told throughout the day. Man, look at this. Nothing but killers throughout the whole day.
Sometimes the stars align. Sometimes the fighting game gods want certain stories to be played out. I cannot believe Punk has to go through a Guile and a Mai to get to the championship. Oh my goodness.
It's a shout out though, my brother.
Of course, man.
Thank you so much. Shout out to the TNS boys. Just all about Motivational Mondays as well. Let's not forget about those guys.
Neo Judai, shout outs to him.
Yeah, Neo Judai, everybody that's been holding it down, man.
Mike West as well, throwing it down.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. Well, Higuchi versus Punk is going to be your final loser. I don't know, I just had to throw that out there. I'll just switch it up a little bit, but that's going to be a good one. For sure, that's going to be the Cammy Guile. No doubt in my mind. I mean, Punk does have the wheel of characters, but no doubt in my mind he's going to stick to this. There's no point of switching at this point. So
yeah, and I genuinely do not think that Higuchi's going to have any sort of extra character prepared at this level when it feels like, you know, he's been sticking to Guile since, what, forever?
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't
genuinely
recall.
forever for his, like, pro career.
Yeah. I don't recall him on any other character.
Hell, since 5, yeah?
Since 5?
Yeah, since 5.
That's right, man.
Man, so,
It's a tough one.
that's wild.
Yeah.
Well equipped.
Maybe Higuchi could give a different look, right? We've seen like,
absolutely.
how much he's been, I want to say not stubborn, but he's had some choice moments in regards to what he chooses on Wake Up, and it could throw Punk out for a loop, but it really depends on whether or not Punk can make those reads early. But it's so difficult to make reads on either Higuchi or Yamaguchi for that matter.
100%. And when you have as much matchup experience as Punk does up against Guile, a specific Guile in Knuckle Dew, it can always be a gift or a curse, right? We can definitely see if Punk might get thrown off, expecting certain responses in situations that Knuckle Dew would normally do that Higuchi will not. But I think, yeah, Punk obviously knows, whole separate person, a little bit of a different style. And I don't know, man, the way he's looking, everybody's got their hands full.
So the thing about Higuchi is he prides himself on not making mistakes. So obviously he's going to be looking for those dive kicks. He's going to be looking for those whiff punish attempts. He just got to be really careful and really keen to how exactly is Punk going to walk him down. Punk the God, I spoke to him about this matchup.
Checking my timeline
I will wait
real
there
quick.
all day and absorb sonic booms with parries until I could just sneak in a random jump in. If that don't work, cool, I'm just going to reset and I'm going to just go for it again. But he's going to take his sweet old time taking Higuchi from corner to corner. That's 100% a Punk the God playbook.
And that's the thing, right? He doesn't try to force the jump. He will legitimately lure you into a false sense of security. Like, I'm going to sit here and parry and walk you down and do this for a lot of the match because I know one jump is all that it takes.
That's all it takes. Exactly my point.
Now we're going to see, like, exactly off of that strategy. Now it depends on how volatile Higuchi wants to get once that offense does get started, right? He does have a couple of risks that he's willing to take, whether it's, like, OD flash kick. And he's done it off of a hit, like, potentially like a reset. We saw it from Yamaguchi. He would go for, like, a crouch jab, counter hit, crouching medium punch, try to walk up through an immediate bust out, right? There are some options there for Higuchi to maybe test Punk, but more often than not, even with those types of risks, even if it does hit, I just think the meter disadvantage from having like less drive gauge is just so detrimental against the Cammy matchup.
I will say this, for Higuchi, I feel like he should slug it out first, space it out later. If we really have to break it down. Yeah. Establish some sonic boom, random drive rushes into a close light kick. That way you can establish a little more of an Oki scenario, gain the lead, kick back and relax. I feel like that's definitely should be key for Higuchi for sure.
100%. And Gao's got some normals that can be a bit of annoying for Cammy, right? When she wants to like try to maybe bait out a crouch medium kick with a dive kick. Like in that range, his fears, the soul bot, stand medium kick, all these things can kind of interrupt the dive kick coming out. So that's one of the things I would like to see the slugging out because of that, basically.
We'll see. Well, definitely going to be a slugfest. I know everybody
Bro,
getting ready. I know Punk the God is waiting for a little bit of H2O.
The intermissions is
but I hope
actually
everybody at home has been
pretty
enjoying all of
long.
these matches.
But
I mean,
I
this is
like
really
the
much
commentary,
curtain
so
call.
I'm not really
At the
complaining
end
about
of the day,
it.
man, we had a lot
They don't
of
see me
great fighting
talking
game
because I'm
action
like
throughout
listening
this
to what they're
weekend, But
saying.
of course, Street Fighter 6 being the big dog. How many entries is that? 7,000 and change?
7,168.
Sheesh.
Guinness World Record.
Guinness World
Damn right.
Record.
Guinness World Record.
I didn't even know it was that serious that they had to pull up. It was like they looked at the entrance like, yo, hold on.
The adjudicator came out with the
Take the
clipboard. Had to
flight.
double check. He's like, wait a minute.
Hold on. All right. Okay, here we go. The crowd is getting fired up, man. Yo, shout outs to Japan. Yo, Street Fighter country.
Yes, indeed, bro. Packed to the gills here in EVO Japan. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I'm looking around from wall to wall. There are seats filled, bro. People want to see who the champion is going to be.
I like that trophy, man. That's easy to pack.
Facts.
Yeah, I actually will take that as a carry-on straight up like that.
Ooh, just sit in the seat with it?
Yep, sit in the
Buy it its own seat?
100%. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, man, can Punk do it? You know what? Obviously, he won EVO Worlds. That is a great, great win in his resume. But, of course, winning something outside of that, of course, continuing tradition. Now that he's in the top 8.
Remember, the first American to win a single Street Fighter tournament at EVO since, what, the 90s? Since John Choi? Like, I mean, Punk...
Damn, that's truth.
Yeah, no, straight up.
Yeah, so Punk the God, I mean, yeah, he has already established unprecedented levels of accomplishments for Street Fighter 6 for North America. And so, yeah, come here at EVO Japan in the largest Street Fighter tournament of all time. Man, oh man, but we are getting a little bit ahead of ourselves, of course. Higuchi and Yamaguchi both standing in his way. Two excellent players
the Knicks
that are looking at the top
tomorrow,
of their game
baby.
today as well.
They still have a lot to prove, right? When you talk about some of the accolades these guys have,
We're gonna
had throughout
fucking
the entirety
blow
of their
these
career,
guys out the
it
water.
hasn't surmounted to the big W they've been looking for thus far. So I think a little bit more pressure coming in against Higuchi and Yamaguchi. They have a lot more to prove, right? Can they ride that pressure and turn into something excellent for themselves?
I mean, on top of that, look, it's his home court, you know?
Yep.
Obviously, you know, with all the hard training and the hard work, of course, you can respect a guy like Punk if he does lose to Punk in this scenario. But, man, in the backyard and here in Japan, of course I'm trying to go for the dub. I wonder if Higuchi's a heavy info collector when it comes to writing notes and stuff like that. So I'm pretty sure he's taking some time right now while, I don't know if it went to take a deuce or something.
Ooh, look at this shot, bro.
That's crazy.
Trophy shining.
Okay.
I got to take some notes on that shine, I'll tell you what. Excellent shot. Great lighting.
God damn it, this
What?
This guy, bro. This
talking
guy.
about?
nothing, man.
Amazing.
Listen, I know, whenever you do bless this world with a child, I know you're going to have the greatest dad jokes of all time. You know what I'm saying?
I'm knocking on wood on that one.
Yeah.
My brother's taking control of that. I'm totally fine. He's past the lineage, baby. I'm good.
So that's it, no responsibility on
I'm
your side?
big chilling, baby.
Man said I'm knocking on wood.
He knocked
Shout
on
outs to
wood, man.
Ethan. Shout outs to Benny. Shout outs to the Lopez clan.
No,
Appreciate y'all.
he straight up said, yikes. Like, he should have seen the jawline.
I'm big chilling.
Pardon me.
Oh, man.
Pardon me. I'm just saying, man, you'd be a great father, man. You're a great human being.
Appreciate y'all.
Saying that, you know, that's all.
I think all across the board, I think all across this desk, I think the same could be said for y'all as well.
Thank you, man.
Appreciate it, man.
Shout out to my nieces. I know they watching right now. Geraldine, Joedney. I know y'all watching. They don't even know what the hell is going on, but they excited, though. They love watching
But they
sports.
locked in, that's
Yeah,
right.
but they locked in, yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of locked in, Punk the God steps back to the plate. The Gucci's here as well. Who's going to go to the grand finals?
Yo,
is
that
the
Philly
question here.
versus Knicks
I'm
gonna
going
be
to
crazy.
bet on, I mean, it's obvious.
yeah. We know.
Punk the
Let's not even
God.
talk about it.
We know where that house money at.
Yeah, man.
The
I want
God.
to see like what Higuchi is going to present to the table. That's a little bit of a different look. I want to see how much more aggressive he's going to be, which is something that you highlighted earlier. It's like, you know what? I want to see Higuchi kind of force the issue against Punk on defense rather than set the tone with booms or the spacing. I want to see what happens if Higuchi just goes out in full force.
Agreed. I want to see, try to up the tempo at first, right?
Yes.
Try to meet Punk where he doesn't think that you're going to try to meet him at. especially with his ability to have these walk patterns, right? Such quick walk speed. Gao's got a lot of ways to kind of interrupt your approach, not even just with the booms, right? He's got forward advancing normals like the Sobot kick. He's got the step kick as well that is obviously hit confirmable into level 1, level 2, etc. So yeah, there's definitely ways to kind of throw Punk off his usual approach, and I think Higuchi's got to start with that before he tries to establish the boom game, but we're going to find out how he wants to approach it momentarily.
Let's go. This is it right here, losers finals. Who will progress to face off against Yamaguchi in the hot seat? We're about to find out. Guile versus Cammy, Higuchi versus Punk. This is it.
You saw how excited Punk was? Like, man, I can't believe I'm here. I'm so blessed. All right.
Like you said, man, the big pressure of the day is off his shoulders already.
Seriously.
Legitimately.
All right. First German suplex of the day against Punk.
Already tried to parry it up. He paid extra for that one.
Seriously. Oh, yeah. Cleared the player, too, Icona.
And damage 20% life on the punish counter throws. It's no joke.
Oh, okay. Looking for the dive kick. That's why he's trying to just walk back and relax. As you can see, look, taking those chances to just jump.
Yeah, and that's going to be tough to try and set up the Sonic Blade up against Cammy, right? That sweep is going to be automatic from Punk.
That's already one chunk against Higuchi. Damn, son! That's a great way to traverse past the low medium.
Yeah. Doing some low crushing antics of his own. Wow, the dive kick actually clipped. Unfortunate for Punk.
Nice, there's the jump in. Oh, I like that, nice and empty to get that nice little 20% bonus.
Yes, sir.
Oh, another jump in.
Like we said, all
Good
it takes
jump
is one jump in, and Punk's gonna be able to take game 1 off of it.
Telling you, man, he's willing to put that in your mind that I will jump in, and you know what that means? I'm slowing down your sonic booms. Ow.
It opens up more avenues for the approach on the ground.
I appreciate the rhyme. Oh, man, okay. Ooh, I thought he was going to go walk up for the throw. No dice here for Higuchi. Another empty jump. Yo, those booms are not working on the side of Higuchi. He needs to be aggressive again. Be the slugger, space out later.
He's going to have a chance to, as Punk looking rather dry on the drive gauge, but let's jump it again.
And yeah, he's trying to cut him off in the past with stuff like crouch medium kick, but it's at the worst timings. Punk just been able to find these jump ins. Oh, one of the DI, but immediately lets it rip.
He matched that. He was just looking for a string in between just to let it go. Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, you think I won't do it again? Listen, it ain't victory without the victor. You understand?
Ooh.
It ain't victory without the victor. Look at him, he's smiling, yeah. Oh, happy days.
It ain't victory without the victor, and the opponent is the one asking why?
I'm telling you, man, these jumps are getting so much mileage in this matchup.
Yeah, he's jumped a boom, he's jumped multiple normals already. Like, ooh, boy.
Higuchi, what are you gonna do? Play a little more stationary? Slug first, space out later.
Sloppy.
Yeah, get in there. Gotta be more aggressive. Oh, wow.
With punish against the stationary stand medium kick.
Ooh.
Here
we go. Half moon. Give me a spazio, por favor. Oh, nice buffer. Wow, okay.
Trying to bait maybe like an OD uppercut, right? Maybe trying to catch some mashing in between. Either way, you spin it. Higuchi's still able to close out that round.
This is how you make Punk think. You now have to force him to go into the phase 2 side of things.
Dragon. Yeah, Punk now looking to switch it up a little bit, try to inch closer for that stand medium punch. I like that establishment and then baiting out the punish, or excuse me, baiting out the button and getting the whiff punish.
I like him judging the distance there too as well against the low mediums. Oh, the standing medium though has a big halt.
Oh, he tried it.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder if he tried to sweep, but it looked like it was a standing roundhouse.
I think so.
Yeah, usually it's a sweep response. Not sure what happened on that one. Oh, counter hit. Tried to check the drive rush. A little bit too late on that one. Higuchi does
Shoots it!
level 3, and he gonna send it.
That was godlike.
Might be alive by a pixel. He's got to be alive by
He's alive.
more than a pixel, excuse me.
Wow, he's not even trying to test the reaction. He said, I'm going to dash up, hit you with buttons.
This is possible. This is highly possible.
Most definitely. He's dragging him to the corner here.
Oh, he's close to the wall.
Oh, this is okay. This is okay, though. Yeah, because he's going to get more damage out of this now. Now it's the stun. What? Old school Victor Woodley. He's bringing out the bag. No. That's how we feel.
No, shot in Japan?
He's bringing out the bag.
We ain't biased nowhere. It ain't victory without the victor.
You know why.
Oh, this 2016 Punk is vintage.
No, son.
Classic.
Wait a minute.
Gucci looking a little flustered off of that.
Wait a minute.
Looking a little flustered off of that.
I love Lipton's iced tea.
You know,
I love Lipton's iced
me
tea.
all the flavors, bro.
Oh, with the armpit.
All the flavors resume on that one, by the way.
Absolutely. None. Okay. There we go.
Gucci, though. Let's go try to show him he's not no coward.
Okay, spaced out beautifully here from Gucci. He backs up. He don't want to scramble. He wants to reset the scenario. Not even a crouch face attempt. Scared of the dive kick. Put up on the crouch strong.
Yeah, he baited out that button beautifully right there. Waited for him to do it.
Oh, he's looking for it. Oh, the confirmer. Gucci got the level 3 in time. Wow.
Oh, he dropped it.
Wrong.
The Victor factor. Big Punk the God. Playing the mind games and it pays off. Look at him celebrate. 2-0. Gucci. Keep it together, brother.
I can't believe he dropped that ender. I cannot believe.
The mind games paid off, Vicious.
No, we'll take that, though. There's not that much.
Fucking
I know
Punk.
Gucci's dive kick.
Oh, he's aggressive now. He's mad.
And slug it out with Philly. You got to. I said with Philly. Well, that's where he's from.
Yeah, no. It was accurate. It was accurate. 100%.
We were shaking our heads.
My man.
Back-to-back counter hits.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Wow. Okay. The overhead. Yo, imagine Gucci should just do it.
Uh-oh.
Said, I drink T2. I drink T2. He should do it. Serious.
Yeah, right there. Oh, tried to actually DP straight through that. A little bit too far.
Did you just do? Imagine. Oh, the delay stands strong. The walk back looking for the shimmy.
Yeah, he wanted it. He wanted to blow up Punk's delay tech back.
You know, he should let the drive rush dig deep a little bit if he wants that delay tech. I'm just saying. Just saying.
Perhaps.
Yeah, bully with his power arrow while he's in burnout.
And you can't be as active, although he's trying to, right? He was dashing forward, trying to sneak in that jab, but the jump in eventually catches the Gucci off guard. Big throw bait. Bigger sequence coming in. Not gonna do it this time. Okay.
It's close to kill. Oh, never mind. I thought he was gonna go for try double drive rush in a level 3.
Hand me, says Punk the God.
He's had so much life ahead of himself. You know what? I'm going to reserve the meter.
100%.
I'm going to make sure to get one more punish counter. Now I can bring it into match point with 3 bars under my name. He's ready to cash his check, yo.
We know what Punk does. He's not going to get his meter baited. That's what you do at the Alpha Academy.
That's a fact. That's barras. Yo, bro.
Oh, the meaty, bro.
It's over.
Did you see how Punk reacted after? This is really looking like vintage Punk right now. The attitude matches the ferocity. Punk the God to the grand finals.
Jesus.
It ain't victory without the victor. Shake my hand.
Oh, domination.
That's right. Hell yeah.
Punk the God.
Oh man. And you could see why the mental warfare gets played, bruh. That moment, that one moment that Higuchi had to start turning it around off that level 2 combo, dropped it at the end,
I still
bruh.
can't believe that came out, man. He sent Higuchi straight to Caesarea with a plate of upsetty spaghetti. He gave him the Italian-Japanese fusion. He was so in his head.
That was
To the point where he dropped.
He said that to Cincinnati.
I
Yeah.
love the wordplay.
And served him a big plate of spaghetti.
No plagiarism involved neither. No. Oh man, that was good stuff. Wow. Yo, so again, credit to Higuchi. You know, that's crazy. It always takes a top-level caliber player to get you out of your comfort zone, right? Higuchi is known for holding it down on the zoning side of things, but Punk the God wasn't being impatient. He wasn't falling for it. So the random jump-ins definitely was throwing Higuchi out for a whirl. Then he had to switch mode, switch gears in terms of being offensive. And then Punk with the wicked smile says, you're bringing the fight to me. Now it's time to take advantage of you. So that is definitely the playbook on the side of Punk, and he matched it well. Credit to Victor. He played that excellently.
And honestly, a testament to his matchup experience, because it wasn't just jumping in on the booms that happened, right? It was jumping in on the step kick. It was jumping in on the upside down kick. It was jumping in on the crouch medium kick. He knew when the guys like to commit to those bigger buttons that can get exposed via jump as well. Just expertly played from start to finish. Grand finals earned.
You know, he immediately stepped off the stage and gave Knuckle the biggest dab ever.
He was like,
That was the most
with me. He was like, well, us right here, they ain't messing
That
with
was
us.
the most X-Men versus Street Fighter dab I've ever seen, dude.
Yeah.
We're gonna win. We're gonna win.
Oh, man.
What are you doing, man?
chickens are being counted, huh? That's what we're gonna do? We're gonna win.
Let's take a look at the bracket first to see where exactly Victor is. Punk the God in the hot seat now against Yamaguchi, who will have the advantage coming in from winner's side into the grand finals seat. Punk, if he wants to take it all the way for the U.S., he has to win 2 sets. For Yamaguchi, obviously, when it comes to being the hometown hero, he needs to get that first to 3.
Oh man, bro, yeah, of course, there is a winner's advantage to this, right? So Punk's got to go through him twice. Gonna be a lot to ask for, of course, but Victor has the stamina. We've seen him time and time again play in big tournaments like this, and I mean, bro, the adrenaline's got to be flowing. I don't think it's an issue right now.
Oh man, there's so many things I could say. So rated R too. Man, he's so hyped. See. So I've had this talk, you know, it's a mental psyche thing, right? I feel like if you play in tournaments and you already know that you're that godlike, I feel like putting that pressure on you, worried about the results so much, I feel like it could derail your confidence a little bit, right? But if you have fun, I feel like that's when you start knocking out the door to get into the zone, and I feel like Punk the God is in the zone right now.
He's got all that clarity in the world. He's already won one of the toughest matchups he could ask for.
That was me last night, though.
Really, and like it's legitimately very real because Punk has been in this type of environment, I mean, several 100,000 times. Like, he is comfortable here, right? The thing that he was nervous about that he has never done before has already been taken care of, and he succeeded at it.
Yeah.
So this is a 9 to 5. This is why I am who I am. And man, he is playing like the guy we know he is.
Man, shout outs to the Alpha Academy. I know they're going crazy right now for their boy, man. Shout outs. Please go and sub to the guy. Twitch.tv/PunkTheGod. If you feel like you ain't have enough hair, go see him at home when he's whipping everybody's ass on a weekly basis. He got a schedule of just piles of bodies every week, and it shows here, man. Of course, credit to Knuckle Do, my guy. Well, credit to all the players. I'm not trying to be super biased on the NA side of things. I'm just very proud of the boys, okay? Just throwing it out there. So, big shout out to Punk the God. He has one more mountain to climb, and that is Mount Yamaguchi. He's going to have to beat him 2 sets, of course. But if anybody could do it, it's Punk. But anybody both of these guys could potentially win the tournament at this point.
That's right. Especially with the current advantage that Yamaguchi does have, and he's been playing rather sharp. One of the things that cannot be denied is how often Punk the God faces off against this matchup on a weekly basis. Can we say the same in regards to Yamaguchi in terms of the type of style Punk exemplifies via his Kami?
Facts. I see. Is that notes or is just looking at the Twitter world? I don't know, but regardless, you do whatever you want. You just stay comfortable, sir. All right. Checking my daily subscriptions. Probably checking out what he wants to eat. But, man, what a nice trophy, man.
Yes, indeed, man. And, of course, the check that comes along with it, as well as the qualifications for EWC and Capcom Cup. Imagine getting those out of the way at the very first tournament of the season, bruh. Wild. Especially after just getting engaged. You're like, damn, so I got other stuff to do anyway.
We could get the wedding now.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
After this, we can definitely plan the wedding right now. We can go on the honeymoon right now.
Great point. Great point. I might have to take some time for that.
Oh, man. But, of course, you got to take care of the business at hand first to get to that privilege. And Punk has been taking care of each and every deal that's presented to him. Yamaguchi, the latest in a long line. And the last 2 standing out of 7,168 people. This is grand finals of the largest Street Fighter tournament to ever happen, baby. Oh, ho, ho.
Say that again. 2 times.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, my God. Somebody get out my way. Give me mine or I'm going to take what's yours. This is going to be a fantastic grand finals. Punk the God versus Yamaguchi. Opening gambit time.
Here we go.
I love fighting games.
Me too.
Hell yeah.
I like that.
You know.
Okay, already looking for the button to stick out with the stand face. That's why you seen the walk back from Punk. Roundhouse.
A lot of the blows exchanged so far. Yamaguchi does get the punish counter off of the parry. The first sign of corner control that we've seen, and this is the exact space. Damn, that was actually far enough to reach to OD.
Wow. Snuck in, that was huge, right? If Yamaguchi gets that anti-air, then he still corners him up. But right now, Punk has a chance.
Grand finals.
Reaching in that chance. Dashed away by the backdash.
A little bit of a slugfest early on. I like that. You got to fill it out.
It makes a lot of sense, too.
So annoying,
Mai's
man.
back was against the wall. It could have been a back throw.
Oh, a little bit too far for the second crouch medium punch to connect. Ooh.
Ryu and for the check. It was a counter hit against Punk. Now thrown to the corner yet again. How much control can Yamaguchi have? Just under the space. It's so difficult, right? He's been playing at that range all tournament long, right here.
Talked about it, right? He's been such an expert at measuring that space between the corner, establishing these throws now. Wow, even delay.
Damn, Yamaguchi's prepping him for that delayed tech, man. That's why you seen that right there. You saw the last point right there, the delayed throw.
Oh my
Speaking of throws, that's enough. No, overhead, there it is. Of
Oh
course.
my. Hell, Yamaguchi, that's Avon Barksdale right there. You see that corner control?
Sir, he's hanging around right underneath the timer in the UI, right? He's just making sure. Back-to-back throws, obviously, but majority of the time, he's just been in so much control.
I seen you guys. Y'all tabs is open, huh? I like that. Love you guys. Let's go. Go for the throw. Establish it early. There it is, the tick throw. Now, mind you, obviously that's negative, but who's going to mash buttons in that scenario, right?
Ooh.
Extra plus hitter.
Yes.
That's huge.
Eats it out.
There we go. You have the slot machine. Get in there. Oh, that could have been a throw for more damage, but you know what? We just going to attack the drive gauge. Pump the guard on the offense. There it is. Stop touching me.
Oh, good, bruh. Burns him out. Immediate DI with the little bit of drive he had left. So calculated.
I thought there was going to be a third hit coming from Yamaguchi, but Punk barely staving off with that drive impact at the very end.
Feeling that he's knocking at the door, man. Pump the guard. Can he get into the zone? Same thing for Yamaguchi. Yamaguchi's looking excellent right now. Oh, like the string. Space him out.
What up, Herbs?
That was 4 lights, by the way, and it also checks the walk back.
Watch
Speaking
EVO
of checking
top
the walk backs,
8. Well,
Yamaguchi
this is the
got caught
grand
standing.
finals, but
The little tick throw set up from Punk now. Wanted to bait something out. Didn't give it to him, though. That stay medium punch expertly placed. Give me that drive.
He had to. I understand. I would have done it too.
Huge. Still got meter in his back pocket as well to defend himself while in burnout.
Oh, the buffers. There it is. Trust me.
That was a dive kick.
Absolutely.
There it is. Stand around, house. Okay.
Wow. He actually pressed it to get himself back that meter, and then drivers canceled it.
There was an opportunity for the kill, by the way.
Oh my, no flinching from Yamaguchi.
Here's this big button. Walk back, stand fierce if he gets the chance. I think he's going to do it. Crouch strong buffer. Oh, that could have been it right there.
Don't get hit with a block string.
Oh my.
Hey, get you out.
Hey! He's buffering. No! Hard read on
Ay!
the possibly
Ay!
a big button. Right, stand fierce.
As soon as he got the drive meter back, he thought he was going to throw OD fan, 100%.
Hey. Looking for that counter hit, standing medium kick on the side of Yamaguchi. He's trying to get some big damage, establishing the throw early on. Stand fierce? No, not even. Trying to sneak that with a throw. I see you.
See a little micro walk back as well from Punk, so aware.
And we get the side switch on top of that, but still the throw within range from Yamaguchi. Uppercut, you know it. He's been doing a great job. And also checking the overhead.
My God, he has to tie this up, man, and keep some good momentum on the side of Punk the guard. This is looking a little shaky. Yamaguchi looking a little too comfortable. Back throw, he needed that.
100%. Oh, just barely missed the whip punish, but gets the sweep after. Plus frames. Wow, he tried for a bigger button, and Yamaguchi challenged it.
yo, Killzone, what up, baby?
And it's in hands.
Yeah.
Not quite dead.
This character
Oh my,
is like
wicked with the
bullshit.
button here, gets the back throw.
Meter
Got
or not?
nothing.
Yes!
CI is there, and Punk, he's not gonna need drive meter. The CA damage will be enough. We're all tied up in grand finals, baby.
Come on, Vic. Damn, with the hatchet kick.
Man, so close to slipping away from Punk.
I cannot
Yep.
believe he committed
My.
to taking that back throw. At least a
Exactly.
back dash, hold up something,
My.
but so scared of that crouch
There
fist.
was a counter hit, though. There was
Oh,
a
it was?
counter hit
Okay.
on the side of
there you go.
Yamaguchi. Yeah, he did press a button on wake up.
Oh, so on the throw. Okay, I got you. Wow.
Perfectly timed.
Ooh, and what a
Fucking
trade.
sucks.
So within range for the crouching medium punch. OD uppercut.
Punk needed that game so bad, bro.
Yeah, he did.
All right, Yamaguchi.
Just to kind of settle the mood down a little bit, right? It was
Exactly.
going to be, a lot of momentum, but Yamaguchi here, another beautiful stand medium punch.
Got enhanced fans, too, so this is going to be tough. Too many people in the building. You got enough fans as is. Oh, nice back dash. If that could have been a low forward, I actually would have worked out a little more better there. But obviously trying to score the knockdown just so he could jump out of the corner. Okay. Let's go. Right back at you. Yeah, I like how he got real quiet in here. Nice, the buffer.
Low medium. Yamaguchi trying to find his way out of the corner. That was a very deep dive kick.
Get in, dive.
Earthquake on the damn stage,
Do
seriously.
another one. Let me get a third. You know what? Let's just keep going for it until he learns.
Oh, man, he tried to sneak back in right there and actually got a walk back. He wanted the double shimmy.
Look how careful they're playing. Oh my God. The throw, crouch face, no, not even respecting the wake up or the super, either or.
And he beat him to buttons 3 times in a row right there. Yamaguchi's back at it. Oh, but the jab hits it actually. Punish counter thrown on that one. No full conversion, but a throw is here to tie up game 3.
Very difficult to contest in that scenario. Yamaguchi forced to take that throw. Sitting at 2 bars. Single counter hit. No big conversions. Back to the throws as well from Punk. Dashing up. Again, a little bit of a hezzy. Hitting that crouch into the throw prior.
Yeah, I think Punk just pressed his crouch medium punch a little bit too early off that first jab, honestly. Didn't come out. Oh, this is good.
This shit going insane.
I'm sorry, I'm crying, guys.
Oh, it is okay.
This is
Don't
amazing.
ever apologize.
Thank you, brother. Oh, get off of me. Good technical. Oh, the spacing there from Yamaguchi.
Oh, and the bait too.
Whip jab into the dive kick, excuse me. Baiting out the crouch medium kick from Yamaguchi was so smart.
Yeah, this is some good fucking street fighting right here, bro.
DIVE kick.
I fucking hate this bitch, but when you see a good match, it's a good match.
Drive situation, right? Even after that knockdown, he wasn't gonna be in a prominent spot with the drive sitting at where it was. So I like this level 3.
That drive gauge is getting mauled right now. Punk is going to use this for his advantage, of course. Yamaguchi's going to be thirsty for that burnout. Is he going to get a buffer? No.
But there was a hit. There was a hit on the board for the side of Punk, but Yamaguchi maintaining his ground, maintaining his composure. Setting the stage now. He's in the lead, 2-1.
And that's why it was important to use that level 3 then, right? Because that let him get a OD fan out while still having drive mirror to then commit to the drive rush cancel of a normal hit. Well managed from Yamaguchi. 1 game away.
To take it on and take a nice little break from the season.
That was a mighty whiff punish as well.
On the stand medium punch. Very impressive.
So far.
Already a good lead here for Punk to guard. Counter hit, stand jab. Pointed out that earlier at range. The great jab pressure from Punk to guard.
The best in the business, man.
Troll. And you was ducking. Made it a little more potent. Thank you. Let's go. Waiting for that stand face or that standing medium kick. Yup.
They're being so careful, and Yamaguchi gets a big strike.
Yamaguchi's just fucking tough with this character.
With the same tactic, that stand jab, not going to be enough. There was a counter hit as well. Yamaguchi had a chance.
Yeah, he just didn't think Punk was actually going to get hit by that, but the throw was there, and Yamaguchi 1 round away.
Oh my God.
Can he solidify it for his hometown here in Japan? He gets the punish counter initially. We get the corner carry as well.
Nice. Saw Yamaguchi stop hitting buttons. He thought it was going to be the OD reversal.
Oh, man.
And face, all right.
Able to sneak in a charge fan as well. Really trying to switch up these timings on the fans. Catch Punk maybe pressing early.
Keeping it locked. Yamaguchi refusing to press any buttons.
And both barely holding onto their drive meter.
This shit is
can't
insane.
afford another block string. That's why he's backing up and trying to press that medium kick on the way in.
Oh, wow. That actually worked out for Punk to guard. That's a grace.
Yeah, it was huge.
From the fighting game guards. Literally, oh, no.
And Yamaguchi, he's going to be able to dethrone Mena RD and take EVO Japan 2026 home to Japan itself. KO!
The big moment that Zeta Division has been looking for, that Yamaguchi has been looking for. Since his inception into fighting games, he is thoroughly rewarded with the big victory here at EVO Japan 2026. His dedication to the craft and his passion fully paid off. Now into Capcom Cup, into EWC, and now leading the way for Japan.
Very impressed, Yamaguchi. Congratulations. Bask in that victory.
Congratulations, man.
Trophy of honor. And that is something you don't even got to travel far. You can just put that in your backyard now because you're in your hometown. Yes, raise that to the sky. Well-deserved. Zeta Division's own Yamaguchi is your EVO Japan 2026 Street Fighter 6 champion. Hard fought, staying in the winners the whole time. No resets, no stress. All rest and relaxation at this point.
That's right. You gotta think about it. 7,168 players. Yamaguchi has not dropped a single set against anybody all weekend long.
That is insane, right?
That's got to be a world record in itself, right?
That's what I was going to say. This has to go to, no, not literally. But I wanted to echo your point and say this has to be one of the most impressive singular performances in fighting game history. To win the biggest Street Fighter tournament of all time. 7,000 entrants. Players you could see over the course of Twitter all weekend being like, how many more matches do I have to win to get to top 8? They were just going through the gauntlets, having the mental and physical stamina to never drop a single set in the entire tournament. Wow.
Impressed. Impressed with everybody. Everybody that made it to the top 8 this year is well deserved. I mean, obviously, I know they wanted to reach farther heights, but there's no shame.
That was an amazing top 8. Holy shit. Yeah, man. It sucks that Pug the God wasn't able to, you know, solidify that win with the wifey buffs. But unfortunately, you know, but still, second place isn't bad in the most stacked EVO ever. Let's put it like that. Am I sleepy? Kind of, sort of. I didn't really sleep too well, so I was probably gonna go take a nap anyway. Leave the morning service for this for now, and then come back in a little bit later. And then later, I'll probably do some Street Fighter myself and whatnot. For those who are here, thank you guys for tuning in and watching this with me. I appreciate everybody who tuned in to this top 8. If you're new to the channel, you already know what to do. Hit the follow, hit the like, hit the share. Continue coming through here on the channel with Techniques FGC. And, of course, ECHT. This afternoon, when I do come back, I'm hoping that I can run some ranked and some open lobbies. But I'll let you guys know. Outside of that, it's been wonderful. Thank y'all. Love y'all. Have yourselves a good one. See you later.